You bitch! I was gonna send out the live notification. Damn it!
You tried. You tried.
Got him,
And you failed.
bitch.
Too fast.
Look,
Too fast for Pat.
look.
Speed.
I
Name's
appreciate that.
Speed.
You tried.
See, this is why you shoot first.
I remember when me and Emerald used to fight over it, and then I stopped.
Hi Han. Hi Dodge. Hi Lynn. Hello CG, who is also here.
Look, I had to get the e-house out. Yeah, I am.
Alright, we're gonna give people a few minutes to all come in.
Look
Yeah,
at this
they're a bunch of
budget.
nerds who weren't waiting here for us.
Oh,
can't
Venom,
believe
thanks
it.
for the follow. Somebody else followed right before game started. Lack, thank you for that.
Look at this peasant not
Woo.
subscribed.
Damn it, CG! Why have you done this?
Atypical.
Cause they
Hey
can't.
Panda. God damn it, CG.
What did CG do?
Gifted me a sub.
You best.
Hello Bacon. Hello Corpse.
Hello.
Oh,
Audio
Audio is
is
low.
exceptionally low. Okay.
alright, let's try. Crank me up
Lindsay,
a little. Crank you up a little.
Yeah, probably increase that bass up. I have the stream muted right now. I can't hear it.
I have it on my phone, so.
All of us are quiet, but the alerts are loud. That is weird
Probably
because
I can speak louder. No.
I think raise up the desktop volume.
let me try raising you guys specifically.
Jesus Christ, why does my voice sound so monotone? Is this me in real life?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somewhat.
That's not what I wanted.
Is this the real life, or is
Is
this
this just fantasy?
science fiction?
BWT subscribed for tier 1.
Aw, thank you,
Caught
BWT.
in a
You're
wormhole.
awesome.
Thank you.
Hey, Drago. Oh,
Escape
And
from
am I
reality.
mistaken?
Open your eyes.
pretty.
Look at the sky.
Everybody still quiet, or is turning the sub down a difference?
Hello.
We might need to talk a bit.
May the force be with you all.
Oh yes, yes. Force things. Yes.
I am the force is with me.
Still quiet apparently.
Yep.
Relatively.
Let me just try turning you
I
guys
guess
up.
we can try raising our end a bit.
I'm gonna try turning you all guys up on Discord itself.
But
Yeah,
that might
that'll
not solve it for you, though.
It's okay, just speak louder.
Oh no, this
After a
is
little
where the
fucking
audio is coming from.
work. Yeah, if
And it's
he
a
raises
thing
up the
of-
Discord volume, then it should raise it up too.
On blah blah blah. On OBS, you guys are hitting the volume cap, so I'm not entirely sure why you would be marginally more quiet.
Me and Emerald have a bit of volume. Purple is still quiet or super quiet, and
I'm
Slice
the
is
most
a little
quiet?
low.
God damn.
Apparently.
You might need to raise up your output then, Jake.
I think if I'm the most quiet, how's that? Is that any better? Can you guys hear me better now?
I can hear you through the
Yeah, I think that
computer.
might be
Yeah.
better.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
the chat.
they
No,
said
I'm not
much
asking
better.
you guys.
Yeah.
I'm asking the chat.
Yeah, they
Oh,
said much better.
All right,
I turned up
perfect,
the stream to hear it.
perfect. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I
Slice,
just-
you probably need to raise up your end then too. A bit.
Remember, guys, if
What do I gotta do?
any streams this happens, fucking tell us.
Yeah.
Like
What do
at
I
the
gotta do?
beginning, tell us.
I think
Yes.
Deco might
It's
still be
volume
salty.
issues.
I think he is.
Hey, Crimson. All right.
But yeah, Slice, you're the other one that was like a little low.
Welcome,
so probably
welcome.
raise
Yeah,
up,
what am I
like,
supposed to do?
raise up your output a bit. That should increase your volume.
Oh, give me a sec.
Yay, technical difficulties.
I mean, hey,
Thanks,
we're
Lloyd.
just letting
It's
people
best to
up.
have him on the
Thank
first
you, fam.
session.
We appreciate all of you.
We appreciate.
Yes, remember, for all the streams, not just for us, gotta do it for Squeaky, gotta do it for Jester, gotta do it for especially Blue. Like, if you don't, I'm gonna kill all of you. I
Emerald,
swear.
Please don't.
Emerald,
Sure,
please
we'll
calm
do it.
yourself.
Yeah,
He's
for a while.
dangerous.
This is a stream of peace. You're all a bunch
Yeah.
of peacekeepers. Of peace.
Right.
Jake, you don't need to lie to people.
Mm.
Look.
Yes, I like squid and paper piece.
Yes.
Glory to the Empire?
Yeah, we keep the
PG,
peace.
thank you
like,
for
that
giving
peace
a
thing.
gift sub to FOMO. You mad lad?
Look, I have
Why
to.
are you such a mad lad?
But alright,
my
alright,
God.
boys and boys and girls, calm yourselves. Because welcome to Session 1 of Star Wars Trial Run. This name has multiple layers of meaning that you will all certainly figure out as everything goes on, I promise you that.
Alright, it's time for us to party wipe
I
at the
don't
first
believe you.
game to live up to the name. Got it.
Fuck it. Damn it. I was right
You
about to make that
conditioned me.
joke, you bastard.
Jacob, you conditioned me to never believe anything you say. How can I believe this?
This is kind of the first sausage party, isn't it, Squeaky?
Dark.
Almost.
Alright, so, before I get into explaining the rules in the game and all of that, I think you should all introduce yourselves first, starting with the most veteran of all of us. Myself, hi. I am Jake, that damn cat, Rogue Purple, your DM, Lord, and Murderer, who has thrown you all into the depths of space to suffer for all eternity. And by that I mean Emerald, go first.
At least it's not the Sarlacc pit. Anyway, hello, I'm Emerald. You might know me from such things as Pokemon and Zelda. Oh man. And now I'm here on a Tuesday playing another game? Holy shit.
And if you'd like to introduce your character and say,
Oh,
like, you know,
right.
what you would like to say about them.
Oh yeah. Definitely get a good close up on the character model. You know, he's pretty great.
Your angsty teenager.
Very angsty teenager who's like in his 20s. Anyway, this is Vega. He is a Deathmirian, and he is a fucking bounty hunter. He's here to do his goddamn job. Look at this boy. Look at him. He's great. He's amazing.
So, just for clarification for the more Star Wars savvy people in the chat, in this system, Zabrak are also a race, and Dathomirians are, for lack of a better term, a subspecies. They are treated differently in the system, but look basically the same. Alright, and following that, we should have, you know, the one who's directly next to you. Slice, introduce yourself and your character.
Okay, so howdy everybody. I'm Slice of Delicious Life. Everybody just calls me Slice. Please do, because mouthful. And my character, his name is Curia, but you could call him Curry. He's a Bothan. Look at this this furry talky boy. He got the gift of gab, and he's gonna talk his way in and out of everything. And die in the process, probably, maybe, hopefully not.
All right. Next, let's go with the most exotic one of all of you. CG, introduce yourself and your life form, because you're definitely alive. Believe me, you're alive.
Yes.
Don't listen to all those naysayers.
Look, droids have rights.
No, they don't.
Yeah, I'm CG, and my character right here, as you can tell, is 1CR06, or S, or you can call it Icarus. And it is basically probably a slave. Simple as that.
Slavery, yes, that's what we call owning objects. I'm sorry, I mean, you're a person, a real person worthy of respect and self-autonomy.
Yeah. That's basically pretty much it. Also should mention that FOMO did all the token arts for this, so thank you, FOMO.
Yeah, I was going to get to that, but thank you for getting it ahead of me. Look at you, you're on the ball, you're lightning fast. Yeah, all of these were done by FOMO, the fantastic artists that they are, and everyone should throw money at FOMO.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah,
do it, cowards.
And
put the tin can in here.
Finally, we have the token female of the team. I mean, yeah, strong, independent
No.
woman. Nedek, would you like to introduce yourself and your character as much as you would like to?
Yes, you're right, I should. Well, you see, Hello, I am Netic. I am known on the server for having a gun.
And
I am
more.
playing. Listen, shut up. I am playing a Faline named Amelia. She is a very good talky girl, and I mean that's all I really want to say about her at the moment.
Alright, that's great. That's perfect. Look at you. That's our party. This is our healthy 4-man team. Ignore the 2 other tables over here. They actually came with the room. Because
Mhm.
first, I cannot remember the person's name off the top of my head, but if you were to search in the tabletop workshop, this room was made by a very fantastic person who programmed all of the tables to have interactable character sheets. And it's absolutely fucking amazing. In fact, a lot of my resources are collected from the beautiful thing that is known as the workshop. And it gives us things like this beautiful GM screen, which gives a lot of like quick tip information for me and the party to look at. Only problem with it is, how do I put this? It flies out of control if I unlock it, so sadly they must swivel the screen around and look behind it.
But we're not allowed to look behind the DM screen.
But on this
Oh,
side of the GM
no.
screen, it looks really nice. Like, look at this Jedi motherfucker. You got Millennium Falcon running from TIE Fighters. Is that a Slave 1? Is it helping or trying to shoot? I don't know, man. This
I don't know,
RPG is crazy and
Look at him
fantastic.
in the middle.
Look, they just love bullets.
That boy, that's fucking Boba right there. Look at him.
I thought that was Darth Vader.
You are incorrect. Throw him out the
You
airlock.
thought- Well, time to throw him out the
Perished.
airlock. Now
He's
perish.
bad.
Explode in the vacuum of space.
And so we can glance over their character sheets real quick. These are their core stats, and then these are all their skills. There's a little more to their characters than this, but we couldn't get it in the room itself. And we have very convenient cheat sheets here. So you guys can very quickly see. You roll for initiative. A nice thing is this is similar to Wrath and Glory, where when you have a turn, everybody communally gets to decide who goes. And on your turn, you get 1 action and 1 maneuver, but if you take strain, which is like mental damage, you can take another maneuver. Some things let you do more than this, but that's just a quick thing for combat. It applies same to space combat, just there are different actions to do. And all the actions they will be doing will be decided by these dice on the center of the table, if you guys would also like to look at them.
Yeah.
This is called the ability dice. This is basically the thing that they will roll always, the most often. This is just like, you can do a thing. These and this, called the proficiency dice, which just means you're even better at something, are what make up most of the positive parts of the roll. Boost dice also exist, but they're circumstantial. Same with this one, which is called the setback dice. Basically, oh, you have someone helping you, you get boost dice. Oh, you're getting shot at while you're trying to open the door, you get a setback dice. This is the difficulty dice. This is the most common thing they'll deal with when trying to overcome skill checks. And this is the challenge dice, which means something is incredibly hard. And this one we'll probably never see get used, because this is the force dice. This is used for force powers. No one here has the force.
We
What do you
don't
mean
need
we all
no
have the
damn
Force?
space religions.
In fact, we'll take a minute to look over their classes. Over here with our Bothan, we have a diplomat analyst. So, for those who are familiar with the system, there are actually 3 different books designed for like criminals, for rebels, and 1 for Jedi. And we are dipping into basically all of those books for the resources they are worth. Because the games all play the same. They just have like different classes and skill trees for the players to later go down on them. Next, with Vega, we have the Bounty Hunter Assassin. Emerald,
Bagging
being
and tagging,
someone who
boys.
kills people. Spicy.
Yes. I do it for a living. I want to do my goddamn job.
And then we have Icarus, our lovely little droid, who is a technician slicer. And slicer means you're a hacker. You're very good with computers and possibly less than legal activities with computers. And over here, Amelia here is one of the ones who stands out the most. They are a commander by class and started with the figurehead, but use their extra points to buy a second tree. Which, since, you know, the players can't see it, I'll let them wonder in anxiety a little more. But you guys can see it. You,
Oh,
the
fun.
audience. You
Mm.
appreciate that.
Enjoy the secret knowledge.
And yeah, this is basically how the game will be played. Whenever something needs to be done, they'll be using these 6 dice. And as a demonstration, let's look at someone's character sheet and do a test real quick. Just to like show you guys how it's done. Let's say our little robot here needs to like fix their starship. They're just having a relaxing time and all right, the droid already has a fate card. We'll deal with that momentarily.
What?
Seriously?
We'll deal with that momentarily.
Fuck.
By the way, that mechanic's in the game. Look in the Star Wars chat for it.
All
Oh
right.
yeah.
So let's say it's a basic test. It's a normal difficulty to fix the ship. I would throw 2 difficulty dice out there, and then because of Icarus's mechanic stat, they would get 3 green dice and 1 yellow. So we'll gather all this up. Hey CG, you want to roll these?
Yep. And now let's let it take the wheel.
So now these are the results. These are the advantage symbol, which means you succeeded and something else happened. Something positive happens with these. This POW symbol right here is the success symbol, which is what you generally are aiming for, because if you don't get any of those, by default you fail.
Ooh, okay.
And as we look over here, triangles are failures, and circles are threats. So as we look at this, you only got 1 triangle, but you only got 1 success. So you technically failed, by the smallest margins. But you have 4 advantage, so you just barely failed. So you didn't fix the ship, but it doesn't burst into flames, you didn't damage it, or anything like that. And that is basically how all checks in the game work. And with that, we'll move on to our system here, which are Destiny tokens, and I'm using the Force dice for now to represent this, because again, you guys aren't going to be using this, as heroic actions. And what these do is upgrade your check or make enemy checks harder. So basically, if they spent, let's say CG spends 2 Destiny tokens, we just get rid of these 2 dice, and they become 2 yellow dice. So now, CG, roll this, and let's see if you do any better this time.
Just the 2 or all?
All of them.
Let's hopefully I don't break the ship this time.
And this time,
I'm pretty
and this time you succeeded. There was a little bit of a setback, like maybe something started leaking. You may have like damaged one of the systems a tiny bit. Nothing that you couldn't solve with another check, but you succeeded on the task itself. And with heroic actions, these can be used to completely reroll checks if you don't like the result. But they can more importantly be used for narrative declarations, which we don't really see in Deco's games. They started in Wrath and Glory. And so, with that basically, oh my god, Squeaky just gave 6 subs.
Jesus Christ.
Well,
Thank you,
okay.
Squeaky, why would you do this?
Thank you very
Thanks,
much,
Squeaky.
Squeaky. You are a champion. And so, what this means is basically you can introduce an element to the scene. So like the enemy dives behind cover in combat, and you're like, oh shit, they're really well covered. What am I gonna do about that? Maybe, just maybe, that cover they went behind was explosive barrels. And then you play the heroic action, and boom. Would you look at that? It was actually a bunch of barrels.
It doesn't sound very heroic.
Well, you can also do it for like physical things you're doing, but like it's narrative declaration is the element of it. You can add some spice and flavor to the scene that I have to approve of, and I like for that example, there's nothing wrong with it. Like a thing that it would not work was everybody suddenly throws down their arms and surrenders because you're just that goddamn amazing. I'd say no to that.
Oh no, my gun's over there. Whatever am I gonna do? Narrative declaration. My gun comes back to me with the force.
Oh, how very convenient. You had a holdout blaster in your pocket. Or, man, you just sprint over there and dive? And they also have a third purpose, which has come up in Zelda quite a few times, with me specifically trying to murder a man yesterday. You can do them to instantly take another round in combat.
Ooh.
But,
Neat.
every 10 Destiny tokens will become a heroic action. And once you get 3 heroic actions, they become a fate card. Which, Tamor, thank you very much. Hey,
Thank you,
CG,
Tamor.
roll this D10. Let's see what you're getting.
All right, this one, right?
Ooh. D10s. Ooh.
Can't believe we're gonna die in the first session.
I really actually was not prepared for this. Let me go get the list.
5.
Alright, you got a 5. Let's see what that means for you. No, not the Star Wars one. I need to reflavor these for Star Wars, but it's the same list as one I'm working on for another game. So 5.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, this means you got... Yeah. You get the answer.
Oh.
So you're gonna want to mark this down. I plan to introduce. You can put it on your scroll note card here. Very useful.
Oh.
Very beautiful.
Okay.
By the way, never mess with the funny database block.
Do not touch the
Never-
cube. It's actually the programming for the sheet.
Do not
Oh,
touch it.
geez.
Even though you might be like, oh hey, I want to just roll that thing. I would not. I am not going to do that. I am afraid of what would happen. It is dangerous. Danger.
That,
It is
that
answer, right?
seems
the
like
answer.
a very
So
Should
The
you just
answer.
like lock it?
fate cards in this game are a little bit different. They're closer to the campaign cards from Wrath and Glory, though I've customized a lot of them. So whenever you want, you can activate the answer. What it means is you ask one question, you get the answer to one question or find out the solution to a problem.
That sounds really interesting, but I feel like there's also like a caveat to that.
No, there is no caveat, just that you only get one.
Okay.
hey, that's sick.
Everybody
That's
gets
good.
one.
So if you're ever you get to decide when to use this. If you're stuck in a situation where, man, I really don't know how to get out of this, the answer will give you the answer.
So if I want to summon Bahamut from the moon,
So Marco needs a bunch of these.
Wait. But what if there is no way out?
Yeah, as the chat is saying, it's the Vizier.
Mhm.
And
Neat.
well, if there is no way out, I would probably let you keep the card.
It's just like, ah, yes, there's no answer to this situation. Goodbye.
But yeah, this is a good overview of how the mechanics will be working. A great segue for the fate card explanation. Thank you again, Tamer.
Thank
It
you
is
very much.
greatly appreciated. And we'll just move all this dice over here, because honestly, you guys can just collectively use this dice.
Our dice.
Question?
Dun, 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 dun,
So,
dun.
it's 6:30, little bit past 8:30 for you beautiful East Coasters from my homeland of time zone. Are you guys all ready to start the show?
Hell yeah.
I am ready. I am ready.
Well,
I'm ready. I just have one question.
yeah.
The Destiny points that can eventually become heroic action declarations.
Mhm.
Are they shared amongst the party?
No,
like
you
in
each get your
Rapid
own. You each get your own.
Okay, gotcha. Cool.
So yeah, here we go. So, a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, there was a grand republic that gave way to a brutal empire. And that empire is what you all currently exist under the reign of. They control massive swaths of the galaxy, and if they don't directly, they pressure the governments into doing whatever the hell they want. You live in a bleak era with brutal dictatorship and terrorism left and right, as it's really hard to be a criminal. As just no matter what you do, there's rebels trying to stop you because they want to steal what you want to steal usually. You know, crime organizations need their guns, but rebels also need them to fight the good fight. And the Empire wants to stop the rebels, which usually leads to them shooting at you too. Just, no matter which way you go, there's always something going wrong. But, all of you have enjoyed a degree of freedom, some more fleetingly than others. And we come into the scene on a ship flying through space. As all of you may look on the table, I will put you in the approximate region of space you're in. Far away from the heart of the Empire and the core worlds. An Arquentis class command cruiser is flying through space. Currently, just in the void, it seems to be engaging in some casual repairs. And as we go inside, we go to a rather curious room. Certainly modified. Its walls are sleek white, and there are 4 cells. As Icarus, you're a robot. You don't have to do this. Would our 3 organic party members make resilience rolls? Resilience, the right name of the stat. Discipline, deception, strive, vigilant. Yeah, resilience.
Yeah. Oh no.
CG, roll 1 dice for me.
Don't worry, I'll roll for
Sick.
you and Nedic.
Okay, thank you.
This is going to be a difficulty 2 check, so
Oh,
all
no.
of you will take 2 purple dice. In fact, let me get all the purple dice for you guys.
Thank you.
Purple dice out there, and another pair of purple dice. Now, all of you may reference your sheets, look to your resilience stat, for how much of it you have, select the necessary
think I
dice,
can-
and roll.
I don't think I can pass this, but we'll see.
Resilience is 1 over here. God, wow, yeah, I forgot. You guys are all
Yeah.
physically... Are all really physically... Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not the physical party. Nope. That was the other guys. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no, I've only got 2 of this. Oh no, this is gonna be terrible.
Right?
Wait, you're not the brony either. Shit.
Can't believe I'm gonna die.
I don't
Oh,
think
you
I'm
really
the
failed.
Brawny.
I'm fucking dead.
I think I passed. I think I'm good.
You passed with a setback.
I passed
so-
the set.
Hi, Jacob.
Yay.
Yeah, Nedic?
How was mine?
Oh, you failed.
Oh.
You failed
okay.
with advantage, with advantage though, so you sort of like, you know, conveniently failed. As the only one to pass the test is the one who awakens in time. As you hear some murmuring, you notice you are not in your usual clothes. Honestly, you're not sure what's happened recently. It's been a long ass time. At least you think it has. Or maybe it hasn't? You
Uh,
you have a vague recollection of the last thing you were doing. You think you were heading back to turn in a bounty? It's hard to place. But you hear some murmuring as you look around your room. It is nothing but a bed, a thin sheet, and there's a panel on the opposite wall that you can't quite make out. Your vision's still a little fuzzy. And you can see straight out of your cell. There is what can be called a blue wall, a ray shield. It's a force field keeping you in.
he gets up, like, as he sits on the whatever bed he's on. He's just like, oh, what the fuck happened? Where's my shit? My head.
As you are mumbling, you start hearing some noise outside the cell. Troopers, keep outside. We are giving them the allotted hour of recovery before we start the next series of trials. As being the one to awaken in time, let me go get what you see walk by you. Oh, what's that? Got a ding. Oh, Bedler followed. Thank you. As you see a blue man in a white uniform. Would you like to roll me knowledge education? As the two accompanying, you can very easily identify as stormtroopers.
Knowledge education. I guess I have 3 of those. Cool.
Yeah, your
me-
your knowledge education. Yeah, you have a pretty decent intelligence. You get to roll three dice on that, and it'll be a normal difficulty check. So let's see.
Cool. Ooh.
You succeed with advantage. So you recognize this man's uniform, not the man himself. Though you can also identify their species. They seem to be blue. And two species come to your mind. You've arrested one before, called a Pantoran. But you're not quite sure because they have some strange purple eyes. And looking at their uniform, they're not an officer, they're not a soldier. They seem to have some kind of imperial medical uniform. Maybe a scientist. At least that's the best you can place. As they don't seem to acknowledge you. And they walk straight by you, out the door, and seal you in.
What the fuck? God damn it. Hello? Fuck. Where the fuck am I?
As you start barking, the other two start coming too. The best I can describe is you two are in horrendous pain. From head to toe, you hurt all over. And, you hear someone screaming, "What the fuck is going on? Hello." As Curry, Amelia, you start coming too.
Ugh, fuck.
Quiet
Why does it
down.
hurt so bad? Who the hell's yelling?
Definitely is
As,
is the same general not knowing where we are.
yes, both of you can't even recollect the last thing. Like, you're
Okay.
not sure what you were doing before waking up here. As both of you got setbacks, you wake up in pain and completely oblivious to what happened. But you guys are in a very thin hallway with your cells protruding out as little rooms. And as you look across, The Amelia and Curry, you two can see each other quite directly. Vega, you can sort of see them. They're due to the way the rooms are shaped, they're kind of blocked.
Mm-hmm. When it comes to like the force fields, like are they the kind that like hurt when you touch them, or can you touch them?
They push back.
They
They're
push back.
they do
I
give you a little shock, like
Really?
it does hurt, but not it's gonna kill you kind of hurt.
Okay, so probably not the best idea to bang on the force field. Got it.
No, but there's plenty of wall next to it to bang on. And the both of you are in the same situation. Your rooms are incredibly threadbare. You have a bed with very basic padding and a thin cloth. There seems to be a bathroom, just a tiny hole in the ground for you, and a panel on the wall next to the doors, which are not actually doors but force fields.
Mhm.
Are we able to move?
Yeah, it hurts. You're not happy to move, but you can.
With a grunt, Amelia's gonna try to stand up and see what's up with the panel over there.
As you stumble over to the panel, it gives basic information on you. It mentions your species, it shows an image of you, and it's reading your vitals.
Huh. How do they look?
They look fine. They're standard. They're holding. You're not wounded. You're just aching.
Mm.
Very unpleasant.
It hurts too much to move. I'm just gonna lay down here, yo. Fuck. My character kind of glances over at the cell across from me. It's like, who the hell are you? What are we doing here?
So you have as little clue of what we're here for as I do. Does the other voice have any idea of what's happening? She picks up her voice to fucking Vega.
Yeah, you can see
No.
Vega across the way, and Vega can see you. By the way, Vega, across from you there is one more person in a bed. They don't seem to be moving. They're probably out cold.
Okay.
Oh, fantastic.
Fucking. I don't know. The last thing I remember was booking a guy. Head hurts, but I think I'm fine.
Well, on the bright side, you
Also,
seem to be one step ahead of me.
sucks.
I mean, I could easily tell you where we are. We're not safe.
We're not.
Well,
I
that
saw-
was apparent.
We're not safe. I saw a couple of. I believe they were. If I saw right, fucking imps and a doctor. I don't even fucking. Where
You
the
say the
fuck
word a
are
lot, don't
we?
you?
Yes, I do.
Imp, you say? Do you remember the race? What was he wearing?
Looked like a doctor. He was blue. I can't remember. He has purple eyes. I at least saw that much. Didn't get any names.
This is a thing.
Would Jake, would my knowledge of core worlds give me any idea?
Yeah,
Or
you
like
can
any
you can roll your knowledge core worlds. This'll be a 2 dice check. Against actually one difficulty for this. Given that
Sick.
you've been given extra information, we'll make this a 1 difficulty check for you. You also desired you could technically roll Xenology.
Roll what knowledge?
Xenology, but
Oh,
you're not as good at that.
yeah.
You'll
Yeah.
get 1 less proficiency dice with that. So let's send that over there. That over there. Where'd all the green dice go? Emerald, you stop hoarding these. Share these with the rest of the class.
Well, like, come grab them.
There you go. All right, here's your check right here.
On that same line of thought, would my more underworld-based knowledge give me any idea as to what might be happening here?
Damn, I have terrible luck.
Given who you are. You're not sure who these people are, but from their description, without even rolling a check, you're pretty sure whatever is happening here is definitely below the board. But then again, you also
Yeah,
have to wonder, do Imperials have standards?
they don't, but it's fine.
So you failed the check, but you did fail with advantage. As you think it over, you're not sure what the described person could be, but you don't think they're a core world species.
Mm-hmm.
Jake
Yep.
was wondering if I could, along the same like vein of thought, use my more underworld-based knowledge to try to figure out if this might resemble something like if I would try to figure out what's happening here. Anything that
I could give you a little more information than I have. Like, if he said something about trials or something.
oh,
At the comment of a
that's
trial, I'll definitely add a boost dice onto that.
I believe is what he said.
With that, you got 3 successes and the advantage cancels out with the drawback, but you succeeded. Again, Imperials don't quite adhere to legal standards, but you don't remember consenting to anything resembling a trial or experimentation.
okay. So this is probably illegal.
This is
You think?
probably very illegal.
You don't say.
I mean, yeah.
You must clearly be the brains, then.
I mean, what else do you want? I'm not exactly sure what I'm supposed to do here.
Touche. Touche. I mean, regardless, we're prisoners. There's gonna be trials. We either wait or try and finagle away, but I kind of don't see much in that regards.
Again, your rooms are very limited in
Yeah.
possessions. There's the screen on the wall, the bed, and a toilet area.
Oh.
Amelia
Ooh,
is gonna.
I got an idea.
Oh? What's your idea?
Oh.
Assuming since you said that we're gonna have trials soon, I think we could be fed. So maybe we could talk to somebody while we call out for food. So on that note, I'm yell out, "Hey, does anybody around here have some fucking food or whatever? Come on, you're leaving us hanging."
As you do that, Amelia, you said you wanted to try something?
Oh
Or
yeah.
fun?
Amelia was just gonna lie back down.
Alright, so as you go to lay back down, and you cry out for food, let's see if anyone hears you, or if anyone hears you cares.
Like, if we're gonna be going through some trials, might as well get some rest. You know.
Listen,
We might have a
That'll-
better chance at escaping if we're not in throbbing pain.
That'll be a negotiation check. This
hey,
one-
I'm good at these? Question mark. Oh, two
Sounds like you don't
difficulty.
know.
It's a
I
difficulty negotiation check. Your specialties lie in more cunning activities than charming activities.
It's a shame that.
As you fail with disadvantage,
sick.
Oh,
no one answers you. You have a sense of dread for a moment, as it's uncomfortably quiet, and you were pretty loud. Somebody should have heard you by all rights. You get the feeling that you were being actively ignored.
All
I
right,
see how
then.
it is.
Vega gets out of his bed. Does the bed actually have like a pillow or any kind of like cloth on it or something?
But it has the sheet, but all of it is just soft padding. Otherwise, think of it like a doctor bed, like those kind of like beds. Not terribly
Mhm.
comfortable.
Not terribly comfortable. All right then. Well, he's gonna go over to the to the little the monitor screen thing that has the vitals, he's gonna start just, smashing it with his fucking hand because he's like, I don't want to be here. I don't care about whatever's happening. This will get their fucking attention.
I
Alright.
guess I'm not getting rest then.
I'm clapping as I'm watching. Yeah, you show that machine, I guess.
Here you
Whatever.
go. I'll give you said you were wrapping your hand, right? With the cloth?
Yes.
Alright,
Yes.
so I'll give you a boost dice to that. It's gonna be difficulty 1.
Well, I guess I succeed.
Those are advantage.
Those are advantages. I see.
So let me put it this way. You bash your hand into the screen. You don't break it. You're a little surprised. Maybe you're still a little weak from waking up. But you don't hurt yourself at least.
Hey.
And if you want to, I can take away those boost dice and to give you another shot.
Alright, that's fair.
Since like it didn't decidedly end against you, you have advantage to give it another shot. The game doesn't like you.
The game does not like me, I guess.
The game doesn't like any of us.
You bash
mean,
your hand
I'm
into it
doing okay.
again. You're trying. You're really trying. You feel weak.
This also isn't my expertise, so.
But like, there's a screen here. There's got to be something, right?
Mhm.
Can
Oh,
I use
my
mechanics to
1
cheat
second.
my way into the thing? I mean
I
to
just-
Oh, you're going to get up and check out your screen?
yeah.
All right. So you get up, and what exactly are you trying to do? As you go to interface with this this flat surface.
Can I tamper with it? Using my mechanics? I don't know.
It does seem to have like a little input pad. If you want mechanics, you would have to get the screen off somehow.
Ah, I see.
Which would you like to try to, or would you like to try to interface with it as a computer?
I mean, I'll try to interface with the computer to see what it can do, but yeah.
All right, this will be a computer's check of normal difficulty. So bring one of these dice over for you. There you go. There's your pool.
Sick. 1 difficulty or 2?
2 difficulty. This whole pool right here.
Gotcha.
Two failures.
God
Nice.
damn, I have not succeeded on a single thing today.
As you tap away at it, this computer's base functions don't seem to have much going on. Like, there's an emergency button, so like, I mean, if you want to get someone's attention, you could use that. But it doesn't seem to give you access to anything. At least not without some computer know-how.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Well, at the very least, the emergency button, for whatever reason, I'm gonna... Hey, guys, I noticed that there's an emergency button. Don't press it, but, just telling you regardless.
How is this not an
Yeah.
emergency? I don't know where the fuck I am.
Well,
Yeah,
I
but you
imagine
don't
people
want to
have-
piss whoever took us off with an emergency yet, particularly. I'm
Yeah, but-
guessing.
I mean, if it pisses them off enough to open the door, then I could fucking beat the shit out of them.
Hey,
Yo, you want to
Dave,
bet?
Yeah, Amelia? Yeah, no?
I just kind of realized, would my skill aid at all in this situation?
Which skill?
I doubt it. Know the ropes.
Let me go
I doubt it, but I thought I should ask.
double check know the ropes for you. Little beautiful sheet opens up. Let me see what know the ropes does. if you try to do something involving escaping is what it applies to. Yes, you would get boost dice equal to your knowledge in Underworld before it.
Just making sure. No, I would like to just while I'm laying down in bed, I'm trying to recall literally anything, if I can do that.
As you try to, we'll have you make another resilience check. It's been a while, so it'll go down to a 1.
Sick.
Oh, fun! That's a 1 against my 1.
1 against my 1 too.
Well, if like, let me just fix that. Let me just roll again. Oh, you fail with advantage. You think about it. You think about it. You remember where you were before. It was not a nice place, and you were there for a long time. Remember leaving, and you remember the details of how you left. But I'm not sure you want me to elaborate on it just yet.
No.
And then you black out. It just becomes nothing.
I don't want to be here anymore. Alright.
You and me both.
So I'm gonna bother you for one more thing if I could try to check. The force field doors.
Yeah?
I would like to make a similar attempt to what what Slice did and try to mess around with the heckin' the terminal to see if it connects to the force field door at all.
You mess with it? Are you trying to use Know the Ropes to, since this is it's usually supposed to like be on like binds, but being locked in a cell, locked doors I think would count if you're trapped behind them.
Yeah, sure.
Right? As you succeed with an advantage. 2 advantage.
Ooh.
So, a special feature of your Know the Ropes power, you can spend advantage. You can use a Triumph to free all allies. Sadly, you did not get one of those. But from this panel, you understand that, yes, the door and this computer are connected. This is not supposed to open the door. But you finagle around with it, you hit a few buttons, and you manage to get the understanding that, the wiring behind this is also the wiring to the door.
Alright. Can I, like, wait? Can I, wait at all to do that? Or do I just need to go ahead and yank the wires?
You would need to get the panel off, and, you can also relay this information to your, fellow
Alright,
prisoners.
that should be easy enough. You two. No. You're quite loud, and you were beating up on that terminal earlier. I suggest
Yeah.
both of you try to get yours off. The wiring that connects to the terminal connects to the door as well.
Cool.
Hey,
Thank you.
Good
thanks.
luck.
Probably
Alright,
will
then.
need it.
Oh, and also, is there anyone in front of you? She's looking
Vega.
at you. Thank you, Vega. Is anyone in front of you?
Yeah, I think there's someone in there, but I think they're still out cold.
Weird. I'm not gonna make enough
Oh.
noise to make it a problem.
Oh well. As he was bashing it first, but now he's like, well, I'm gonna start trying to yank it off.
Gonna do that too.
As,
Amelia will try.
for all of you, this'll be a brawn test, a brawl.
Hey, I have that from my career.
I have
Woo.
nothing.
This
I
will be
have
a
literally-
difficulty 1 check since you're trying to peel it off rather than smash it.
Sick.
Cool. I already have one.
Perfect. You get a difficulty 1 check. Everybody gets a difficulty
I think I succeed with advantage because I got 1 on the difficulty die. I think that's a setback. I got a double POW and I
Hey,
got a
I did
advantage.
it.
Yeah,
So
so
I
you yank yours off. Vega. You manage to yank yours off. Hurry, you don't manage to yank it off, but you see there are how do I put this? If you're not careful with it, you come to the understanding that you'll set off an alarm.
Oh. Hmm.
And Amelia, you try, you really try. You
Oh,
succeed,
no.
but you see one of the wires still connected to the screen is
Oh, shit.
dangerously loose, and you feel like if you don't put it back, or at least you can't put it down without it coming off. And you're not sure what that's connected to. So, unless you want to like disconnect that
Uh,
wire, you're going to have to operate the rest of it with one hand.
Word of warning, there's probably an alarm attached to one of these wires.
Oh, well,
Oh no, an
So,
alarm.
troublesome.
Oh no, people that we can talk to will come see what's happening. Oh no.
Oh,
yeah,
yes, and we'll see 3 people having ripped their terminals off, trying to break out.
remember, I'd rather not die here.
I don't want to die either, but it's one way to get some answers. They're not going to come when we call them.
No.
I'd rather just get out.
Yeah. Listen to the
I
green
guess I'm
girl.
gonna just try to operate it one-handed, because I'm gonna try to keep that wire in place.
Alright, as all of you, would you kindly make me a mechanics check?
Mine isn't open, so would I still be making a mechanics check?
I need 1
Do you
more
want to try
green
and
die.
kill it off again? Do you want to take that risk? Or you could use your mechanics to try and talk someone through it.
You know what? I'm gonna use my mechanics to help talk someone through it.
Alright,
Like,
which
Hey Vega, how's your mechanics?
Well, because my intellect is 3, I have 3 green die for it.
I also have
So,
3.
so I'm not terrible at it.
Oh wow, okay. I
You
suppose
know,
I
just
need it the most.
as this will be difficulty 2 for all involved. So you're going to try and talk the lovely green lady across the way through the process?
Yeah.
Alright, you will take a setback dice. But you'll basically be able to make the check for Amelia, because you're just directing them.
Okie doke. Just give me one.
May I please get another difficulty die?
Oh, you're right, you're not suffering enough. Let's just
I mean,
make that...
it was difficulty 2.
Yeah,
So
you're
I
right,
know we
but
have
now let's just make it difficulty 15.
Where's the fire?
no.
We need
No.
the boy. We need the tiny droid boy.
Yo, I haven't rolled a single success today.
No, you succeeded.
Uh,
No,
hey.
no, that canceled out, actually. You just got a completely, neutral result.
Damn it.
Oh no.
As you all start fiddling with the wires with reckless abandon, we're gonna cut away real quick. As... CG. Icarus.
Yep.
It's been a while for you. You're not sure what's going on or how long it's been. You're only sure that you were turned off. As you seem to be in your compacted state in a cold, dark area. And I mean cold is not that important to you other than when your circuits are freezing. And you feel it feels very hard to think, very hard to move, as you know what this is. You're a droid. You have a restraining bolt on you.
Just like my master used to do.
Wow, your master was a dick.
Yeah. Alright. So can I try to make a roll against it?
Why, yes, you can. And you in particular have a very unique piece of equipment on you. You have an escape circuit programmed into you. That will make this a difficulty 1 check.
Alright. And
Yeah, how
I
could you so he- yeah, you can-
alright. And I'd be rolling what's that for it?
I believe it's either resilience or computers. I can go double check for you. As you. While you're doing that, resilience isn't appropriate. Give me a computer check just to access your memory. What was going on?
Alrighty then, so that means I get to roll the first 2 yellow dice, I think. And I believe I passed that. I think.
Right, it's a discipline check. Yeah, you passed it. It all comes back to you very fast. You, your master, the party, the guests in white armor at the door. And then, being shot with a stun round. As your circuits were overloaded. As now, let us do the check. And that is quite literally the last thing you remember. You don't have vague recollections of the intertwine, because you were literally turned off. This is a discipline check. So you are going to get 2 green dice for it.
And I'm pretty sure that's a fail.
But looking at this, you do have enough advantage to overload it.
I think that's my only chance to overload it then.
Yeah. So, as you're trying to disable this bolt through your unique implants, a storm of electricity goes in through you. It will give you a little bit of strain since you did fail the check. We'll give you 2 notches of strain, as your systems do not like this. The chip is trying to suppress you, and you are fighting against it. But it gives way, and for lack of better term, pops. And pops straight off you. So while you feel disoriented, you're all right. You can move again. You don't feel like you're stuck at that in that compact shape. You can extend your arms and legs and stretch yourself out.
So Icarus is gonna stand up properly and try to survey its surroundings. Is it dark or whatnot?
There is a single light in the room. It's very poorly illuminated. You are actually in complete darkness compared to the rest of the room. Like you were shoved in the corner and forgotten. And there's a number of boxes around you.
Icarus is gonna just take a look around and out of curiosity just gonna go over towards one of those boxes and see if he can open it.
None of the boxes are sealed. As you start looking through them, you see a few stray possessions, some sets of clothing, some discarded equipment, some guns. As you're looking through, actually you seem to find things that belong to you. Your old tool set and your what's the word? Lock opening set, yeah. Your box of keys. Able to build and customize your own keys to open any door. Lockpicks.
That is really useful. Probably. Alright. So it's gonna put all that stuff in and can it potentially carry any of the other stuff out?
Given your
Maybe like
size and the size of these boxes, not really with your own possessions. You were not built for heavy lifting.
Alrighty then. Uh, can I take one of the guns and like maybe seem threatening with it?
Yeah, you take a little holdout blaster in your tiny droid fingers. It's rather comedic looking, as your hand was definitely not designed to hold guns.
Alright. To the door and trying to pick it out, I guess.
You go over to the door. It does not open automatically. You see a button that you have to hop a little to press, given your size. But you take a few hops and you slap it, and the door flies open. As you step out into a sterile white room that's a little circular, and you hear shouting from a hallway to the right of you.
That sounds really peculiar. Icarus is gonna just walk towards the shouting noise.
Alright, you walk around a desk in front of you towards that, as you see 4 people in rooms with force fields. As one of them seems to be working at wires that just came undone, and their force field drops.
Icarus is just gonna turn to them and just hold out the gun towards them. Just not saying anything, just like points.
Vega, there's a tiny robot pointing a gun at you. Wait, that's your gun!
Hey, that's my gun. And he fucking just charges the robot that has a fucking gun because he doesn't know what's going on. My gun!
Does he look like he's going to like dive? Vega,
Yes,
well,
he is
Vega,
going to die for his fucking gun. Yes.
I'm gonna just go into the fetal position.
As
Just
you
like
reach,
immediately duck down.
as you see this droid retract inward as you charge at it, your gun clambers to the ground. Actually, do you want to make an athletics check for me?
I would love to make an athletics check for you.
Alright, this will be an easy athletics check.
Let's see what I get. Oh
Aw.
boy. Oh boy!
Oh boy.
You charge at the droid. You dive for your gun as you slide a little too short, and it clanks to the ground in front of you. You kind of dived a little hard. You hit your face on the ground, but we'll give you like 1 turn from the indignity of that.
Damn it. Ow.
That's canon, by the way. I'm laughing at him.
Fucking tin can. He gets up and he just grabs his fucking gun. Alright, this is much better.
The droid just like sits there, shaking.
Amelia just sighs. Before someone notices all that just happened, have the droid show you where he found your stuff.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on. How about they let us out first, and then we could all look together?
Can they let us out from there?
Can
They
I let
could
them out
try.
from here?
As you look on the other side, yeah, there seems to be a door release.
Oh,
Alright, he's gonna go over to each door and just release them.
Well, this isn't it. Can I like put everything?
Should we be a bit more
back?
cautious than that?
Why?
Because it might
Um,
alert people that we escape. Okay, it might alert people.
Well, if they
that we got
haven't
out.
seen that I've opened my door yet.
Well, you didn't do
or that-
yours the way it was supposed to happen. We're
Well,
going around.
there's no
that.
alarm, so we're fine.
I suppose so.
yeah. Okay, fine. All right, do it.
Jay, can I put the wires back without setting off the fucking alarm?
Yeah, if you just set the panel back in place, it'll be fine. You
Just
just
gonna put
couldn't.
the
You could
panel
just
back.
without that wire coming loose completely. You felt like you couldn't try to like put the panel down, or let it dangle.
All right.
Alright, now that I'm in this hallway, is it just these 4 holding cells, or are there more holding cells?
No,
Like,
it's just
farther
the
up the
4
hall-
cells in this area. The person in the 4th cell, rather small, covered in a robe.
I'm gonna open up each of the doors. Just start with the wolf boy, then the green girl, and then she look into the fourth one like, "Hey, are you awake yet?"
You don't hear anything in response.
He'll shrug
Wait.
to the other and undo the door and undo the force field anyway.
Yeah, as you undo it, like again, there's still no movement.
Can we take a good look at him? What do
Yeah,
you, what do you look like?
As you go in, they're small. They look a little, how do I put?
Dead?
They look a little bit like a pig.
Oh.
A little creature. They're called Ugnaughts.
Oh,
Is this the threat? Was this the threat, Jake?
Got a destiny point for the green bean.
Hey, nice.
sick.
Those to you, Kinetic. Put that on your table for when, or if you want to use it. As you wanted to go examine them.
That's clearly for
Uh,
the pig. Man.
If you want to examine the unconscious pigman, make a xenology or a medicine test.
okay, doke. Both are the same for me, but I'll take xenology.
Alright. Oh, and thanks for the follows and comments, everyone. I just wanted to say that while we make this roll.
Thank you.
Roll it with only one dice. Reroll this? Trust me, you want to take the reroll because you fail.
Yeah, I know. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they're dead. They're really dead.
Oh.
Oh.
Guys, I think he might be dead.
Really?
I mean, he's most definitely dead. Yes.
Well, all the more reason for us to get out of here.
Does he have anything on him, though?
No.
I mean, no,
like,
he wouldn't.
Go talk to
Yeah,
that
like
girl.
yourselves, he's just in a white clothing, a little bit roby looking.
Here-
Ooh. Can I take his clothes? Or
Hearing
will they
that,
provide any protection?
They do not offer any protection.
Damn it.
Is Icarus still in the fetal position?
I was actually gonna ask, like, hearing like, Slice mentioned like he's dead. Icarus is gonna just pop up and go over and check.
What did the vitals say?
Yeah, they're flatlined.
Yeah,
Ah,
shit.
I s-
He's dead.
Yeah, well,
Wow.
this little blob of pigman is dead. Very tragic. If only any of you knew his name.
Yo, what a shame.
Does his name appear on his fucking thing or no?
No, none of you have your names on there.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Can I inspect the body, see if that looks any familiar to me?
You don't need to make a check for this. No, this you don't know who they are.
So this is not my master.
Incorrect. It is not your
we
master.
c- we could be your master.
So as you guys are all free of your cells now, the achiness on your bodies is dying down at this point. Like, you don't feel good, but you don't feel like the pain is going to get in the way of anything at this point. As there's the way the little robot came, and then there's a sealed door at the end of the hall.
Well, the way the robot came had my stuff, had my gun. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go that way for more of my things.
I'll follow. I'm also gonna scoop up the little robot because he helped us get out.
As you go to scoop up the robot, you have one brawn.
Oh, is he heavy? I
This
thought
is
he
a
was
heavy
light.
little robot.
Damn it.
You can carry them, but it's like, oh, I was not expecting that.
You know what? I'll try anyway.
Don't worry, you don't have to make a check to lift him. It's just,
Okay, cool.
he's heavy.
Alright,
He's
sick.
heavy and you have one brawn.
It's a fat little robot baby.
I'll compact myself for you.
It doesn't change
That
your
doesn't
weight.
change your weight.
I know. It's like
It's alright, he's slightly easier to carry like this.
Okay.
He might not be lighter, but it's definitely easier to get a grip on him, so it doesn't feel as bad.
Alright, better. Alright,
Really
you're
get
coming
used
with
to
me,
that
little
concept.
guy.
Please do not drop me.
I won't, hopefully.
As you guys make your way past this table, you can see there's a little screen on it. It seems to be a desk for someone or something.
How
You
thirsty are we?
you guys feel thirst wise, you're fine.
Okay. I
Not
was just like, oh,
particularly thirsty, not particularly hungry. But you're not like full or like, yeah, if somebody put a drink in front of you, you drink it.
okay. I'm gonna take a drink of that water.
Where are you getting this water from?
Oh, you were saying that there was a water thing in front.
No, there was a little screen on the desk.
Okay.
It seems like it's got a little computer built into the desk.
Oh, my bad. I misheard. Okay.
But you guys step past that for right now and go into the storage room. You're very quickly able to ascertain there's a box full of your stuff.
Oh, wonderful.
Cool. Gonna go ahead and just throw on my clothes real quick. Get my
Discretion?
shot blaster.
Oh,
What?
I mean,
well armed.
Yeah, this spiky headed boy just is comfortable stripping in front of you.
nope.
good.
I'm turning
It's not
around.
like they took, what, did they take my underwear?
Oh no, you were just wearing like white clothes, so if you want to put on your other clothing, you're probably taking off what you're wearing.
Hmm.
Wait, Jay.
Yep.
How many boxes were in that room?
Probably like 6.
Can I check like the other boxes like they aren't going to? They kind of like public.
As you're looking through them, let's have you make a perception.
Can I also look at boxes?
Well, maybe for you. You're getting dressed right now and collecting your stuff.
Oh, okay.
I know you don't have a lot of it, but you do still have stuff.
Difficulty 1, right? Or
Need stuff.
Yeah, difficulty 1.
Alright.
Failure, but 2 advantage. As you look through them, you don't find anything of value. You find like a few stray bottles of like water and intergalactic soda pop. A little bit like a bag of unopened Dave's potato chips,
Dibs.
but nothing of like serious value. And you're rather certain that there's nothing of value in these.
I'm gonna just go over and start like offering like the waters to the green girl and one to the horny guy, but the soda specifically for the dog boy.
Aw, thank you.
Thanks.
I happily drink this soda.
Mm. Thank you. This will be helpful.
I pat this bot boy. Thank
Yes.
you. Do you got a name, bot dude?
My designation is 1C-ROS.
Anything we could call you that's quicker than that and easier?
My master always called me Icarus, hence
Hey,
the wings on my head.
Icarus it
And it
is.
As all of you manage to gather your equipment, get comfortably changed, have a quick little snack and drink. And you guys feel rather refreshed now. You think part of the reason you were feeling so crappy is maybe you weren't being the most well fed. As all of you stand in this storage closet going, yeah, there's nothing else of value in here. These are definitely clothes left behind by someone else who was not us. There's a lot of clothes actually, of various
Oh.
people. Some have like 4 sleeves, some are gigantic, some are incredibly small.
That is concerning.
Do
Wow.
any of them look like clothes that the pig guy would have worn? Like big enough for him?
Not apparently, but if you dig through long enough, you could probably find some.
My clothes offer no protection. Do any of these clothes look thicker?
No.
Oh, damn it.
Let me put this
Is-
as politely as possible. No.
Right.
From the last check, everything in here is worthless.
Is there a fashionable hat anywhere?
Come on.
You know what? Absolutely not.
Damn it, no hats.
Damn. Goddamn Imp's taking all the good hats.
Fucking
Also, Slice, just so you know,
Clearly you
technically
guys
you
should
are
just
your
never check
clothing
there.
does offer some protection. One soak. That's where you
Oh,
get half
yeah.
of your soak from.
Sick.
But yeah, finding what I believe is the pig dude's stuff. Is there like any form of identification, like a wallet or something within his things, or nah?
No, it seems like everything that was here has been gone through, and anything of value was taken, and the rest was just left here or thrown out somewhere.
I wonder
In
why
fact-
our stuff was still here.
In fact, going through your
Okay.
own stuff, your IDs are not there.
Oh, that's concerning.
Motherfuckers.
Hmm.
Well, hey, Amelia's just gonna go ahead and go back to where we came from and check out that terminal. See if
Okay.
we can't figure out what the hell is happening.
As you step back out into the white room, is anybody else
Oh.
going with?
Yes.
You know what? I don't want to be left alone. So
You're
yes.
not alone. You have Icarus.
I mean, with more protection, because better strength in numbers and all that.
The only person here who could take people in a fight, I'm pretty sure, is fucking.
I know that's the point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the prospect of combat, all of you cry a little.
Yep.
I have my
I'll
gun.
be
I'm good.
fine. I don't need
I-
combat.
But yeah, if they're all gonna be going, then yeah, probably better to stay in numbers.
Yes.
As you
Also,
all,
sorry.
I was gonna say, as you all leave the thoroughly searched room behind, you step back out into the hall where your cells are being kept, and the circular, I guess, lobby you would call it. It's sort of hard to put a name to it. It's like an office desk, and there's a small monitor on there with a keyboard, and it's just asking for a password.
Can I take a look at that?
Yeah, as you go over as the tiny robot you are, it's a little hard to see over the counter. It's for someone rather tall compared to you.
I lift him up to reach the counter.
You are put in your high chair. And you're able to now tap away at the keyboard.
So that would be computers,
Yep, this will be a 2 difficulty computer check.
and that would be 2 green and 2 yellow. Tip tap tap away. I think I pass. 3 success and 2 advantage, or 3 advantage.
With 3 failures. Break code.
Can I use my code breaker
So,
ability?
passwords
Oh,
are considered
right.
codes.
Oh right, I can also remove a difficulty check too.
So let's,
Yeah.
whichever one I took off does not matter, as that will make you pass with some advantage. As you go hack this computer, and also keep this in mind, your abilities in the mind for the future. This is session 1. We're all still getting used to it.
Yeah. Sorry
But,
about
Again, it's all right. It's just we'll all get each other's abilities down, or rather, I'll get all your abilities down, and you all get your own abilities down.
Sick.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Thank
As you managed to, through a number of guesses, guess a password.
I hate this shit.
Wait, really?
Might I ask how you all were caught? These people do not seem bright.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't even remember that much.
I also don't know. What can I say? Many people find me desirable to be taken.
I was working a job, and something happened, and I heard them talking about trials or something. I just I don't even know where the fuck we are now. Fuck.
I assume these trials aren't exactly the safest for us, considering how much clothing we found in there.
Uh,
Mm.
so the bigger question is, what's on the computer?
As you access the computer, thanks to your advantage, it seems that this computer is actually rather connected to the rest of the facility, or at least has a decent amount of information on it.
Information, you say?
Oh,
There seems to be quite a few logs relating to experiments and subjects. You seem to be able to access communications, and you see schematics of the ship. You can take the time to examine these in any order you desire.
I'll take. When you say communications, like, is it just like a log, or is it like actually calling somebody?
You could call out. You don't know where you are, so you're not sure who you'd be calling. And if you did, unless you tried to take the effort to hide it, it would most certainly get recognized right away.
Yeah, probably avoid that for now. Um, Probably take a look at the. You said the experiments, so let's check those out.
As you open up the experiments tab, it opens up a long, long list of subjects, where they're from. You see one column is just labeled M, and just about everyone on this list is deceased. As you make your way down the list, you see that there are a few transfers on the way. You actually do see your own owner's name, and apparently they had been transferred off.
Hmm.
You see the name Damos. You see their species and the planet they were captured on. And you notice that they were transferred. But due to the fact you're a droid, if you don't want to bring that up to the others, you can basically process that and scroll past like you didn't see anything.
I will save that information for later, because right now I don't think that's important yet. I think like right now it's like trying to see like if any of their names are on it. Speaking of which, might I ask what your names are?
Amelia?
Vega.
You could call me Curry.
Do I see anybody with a name Curry here?
As you get towards the bottom, you get to the most recent experiment subjects. You see you finally identify the Ugnaught as Greg, who seems to have tragically passed away and is labeled as deceased. They just didn't seem to get around to removing the body yet. For Amelia, there is actually no name, just question marks, and then their species designation, and that they were captured in space. You see Curry the Bothan, who was captured on a oh, we gotta follow. Okay, thank you for the follow, CY. They seem to have been captured on a planet called Ord Mantell, which is you're not sure in relation to you. Ah, Crazy Fox resub. Thank you for the tier 3, buddy. 4 months in a row, you're a champion. And Vega seemed to be captured on a planet referred to as Terrace. Would you all like to make me a perception check while going through this list? Difficulty 1.
Perception, perception.
Look at those eyes.
yes,
You
I-
have 3 with
I have 3 with a
the yellow.
with a yellow one. Hooray! Give me
Hurry.
that yellow die.
You actually have 4
Yeah.
perception. You have beautiful, beautiful eyes.
Could you roll for me, Jake?
Oh yes, absolutely. Don't you worry. Let's go look at your
Was it
perception. You get 3.
Was it
points.
difficulty 1
Yeah.
or
Difficulty 1 check.
I failed. Owen got advantage.
2 setbacks, 3 advantage, and 1 success?
Right? You failed. You succeeded. And
Give me one moment. Just doing a thing real quick.
no problem. So you failed. You failed. There is no like super negative consequence to failing here. But
I
Vega.
think I passed. 3 advantage, 2 setbacks, and a POW?
Yep.
I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
So long as your successes are in the success, you ultimately succeed.
hmm
Sorry about that. What roll are we doing?
Perception,
Perception.
which is one of your
Yes, thank you.
specialties, actually.
Yes, it is.
Hey, we're perceptive boys.
What difficulty is it?
Difficulty 1. As you also succeed, no setbacks. Both of you noticed a repeat. You don't really see a repeat on planets, but it seems like they are all a very large variety of species from different places.
Mm-hmm.
As you see, like a Twi'lek from Alderaan, you see a Wookiee from Kashyyyk. You even see a Hutt from Tatooine on there. Like it's
Oh,
Damn.
it seems like they had collected a wide sample group, and there are a few stray notes saying basically this subject died like incredibly quickly and in agony. There are a few comments on other subjects being resilient. For one that was transferred, that a certain little robot knows the name of, but did not notice the comment. It just says further testing unnecessary, transferring off.
And when it comes to our names, did they already do testing or testing pending or
You look at your names. You were all first logged in about half a year ago.
Jesus Christ.
fuck?
Oh.
Wait a second. I've lost a year? What the fuck?
Here.
Reading it says you have taken apparently 6 rounds of whatever these tests are.
What the wait a second. This doesn't make any fucking sense.
Well, think about it. They're rounding up people of different races all across the galaxy, potentially wanted, because let's be real, look at us, and they're doing experiments.
That's not what I meant.
I will have
Why
you
the
know I'm a
fuck was our
perfectly
supplies
honest
here?
individual.
If we've been here for a whole year, why the fuck is our supplies just sitting in a room nearby?
Half a year.
Half a year. Sorry, my
Hey.
bad.
They gotta put the prisoners
Potentially, they did not find
somewhere.
any suitable buyers.
That's not what I mean. The other clothing in there did not have anything of value with them, right? It was just a bunch of clothing. Why was ours the only one with our weapons and all of our things? It's been half a year. There's no way that
I mean, we're not
they could
dead.
just keep our things nearby us that long without putting it into like a proper storage. I mean, it is storage, but it doesn't make any sense. Is what I mean.
Need I remind
Unless-
you about the password?
Yeah, but
Honestly, I don't think it
There
really
are a
relates
few
much
extra
into our situation
tabs.
of getting out of here. I'm more curious to know what the tests are.
Oh, what, Jake?
There are a few extra tabs still there. And you know, like the schematics of the ship are still there for you. There is
Oh,
there is another tab for those for standby.
Let's check out that extra or those other tabs real quick.
As you examine them, there seems to be a waiting for disposal tab, which has a few bodies marked on it beyond the one you saw in the room. And then there is another tab which seems to have around like 6 unidentified people in it. Their names are question marks. Various species. But it is referred to as Carbonite Holding. And
That doesn't-
Vega, you are familiar with this kind of transportation. It's rather used rather frequently among bounty hunters, honestly. Of just freezing people solid in carbonite.
you say that. Could I make like a knowledge check to see if what we just went through was coming out of being in carbonite? Like the whole like the way that we were feeling at the very start of this, the disoriented, the bad feeling. Could I make some kind of check to see if
There you go.
we were just put into that
Xenology check.
xenology? Cool. Let me just. Okay.
You succeed, but with
Well?
a setback. You are sure it wasn't.
Okay, I'm sure that it wasn't that. Okay.
Carbonite, thawing from carbonite is usually feeling cold. Usually, comes along with blindness. It's a very common side effect of being frozen in carbonite for at least extended amounts of time. So you're sure you've at least been unfrozen for a bit.
If we were.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Is there anything else in the logs or whatever that could be any indication to what's happening?
When you look at yourselves, your last tests were you haven't taken any tests yet, technically speaking. Your last operation
been
was
here,
today.
operation.
Does it explain what the operation was, or just that it was an operation?
No, it just marked that you had one today, and it is your 6th.
Huh.
That's
Vega,
funny.
what was it you mentioned they said again?
Something about trials? As far as I remember.
I suppose. Well, you know, I've got it out now.
Hmm.
That's a year. Well, that's a surprise. Icarus, could you check out the schematics for the ship?
Icarus will do just that. Look at the schematics.
As you look through the schematics, you understand you're on a small. They're basically mini Star Destroyers is the best way to put it. They're the cruisers. They're decently sized, but they're like public transportation, just armed for military service. Like there are you guys have traveled through space. This is you have seen ships of this size and ridden in them yourselves at some point, I'm sure.
Mhm.
Yes.
Here. You notice a few places. There's rec rooms, there's sleeping quarters. You see the area that's labeled as carbonite stasis or cells for other people. There seems to be one just another cell completely isolated from the rest. You can find central security. You can find the armory. And the hangar bay is towards the front of the ship.
Are there any dock ships from what I can tell, or like escape pods potentially?
There are escape pods. Due to the fact you have access to this computer, you understand that you are in deep space right now. You are actually just in holding, like somewhere in deep space.
So escape pods probably won't do much good then.
And through what you are looking at, it seems they were attacked recently, and they are repairing their weapons.
Oh, that's convenient.
I will relay this information to them.
So right now would probably be the best that we could hope to escape. I mean, depending on how many other ships they
I
have.
suggestion.
What's up?
Well, so there's a cell isolated from the rest of them, correct?
Yeah.
There has to be a reason for that, right? Maybe we could let them loose. Cause a ruckus and escape. And if they're actually able to cause a ruckus, maybe we could escape in the fray.
I would suggest not doing that. Potentially
that?
they are dangerous, and will not bat an eye at killing us too.
Maybe. But I doubt the Imperials would mind doing that either. So if we don't take a risk, we might just end up the way the rest of these people did.
We can always take over security, flush out the airlocks and the people within them.
Well, that'd be crude, but I suppose we could do that. And it's also probably very well guarded, is my one small issue. I don't know about the rest of you, other than, well, you, but I'm not one for combat.
Honestly, I'd rather just get off this fucking ship as quickly as possible.
Am I able to access anything else from this computer, like potentially like cameras or just like potential routing to like the quickest way to like the hangars?
You can chart. You have the layout of the ship. You can chart a pretty straightforward route there. This computer does not have access to anything like. There are a few cameras, as in you can see out into the hall and these rooms in particular, the ones you are in.
Mm-hmm.
And you can set off a general alarm for your area, but not anything directed.
Alright.
Mhm.
Hmm. So,
If
our
you
options
want
are
there
to
any-
take a look at the little delightful model of the ship, where you see the split at the front is actually where you dock. Ships come
Okay.
out from between those two pincers.
And where are we currently?
You are closer to looking down on it. You see that dot? You are roughly in that area.
At the top?
Okay.
Okay.
That dot there.
Yeah, the dot's
Like
on the
the
top
little-
of the ship.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're not.
You are
too
roughly on the
far.
right one.
Okay, we're not too far away then. Alright. So the way I see it, we either go guns a-blazing, we make it for the docks, or we try to do some other circumventions.
Is there any indication of the amount of manpower on this ship?
I'd also like to free the people in cryo sleep if at all possible. Or not cryo sleep. What was it again? Carbonation?
Carbonite, but yeah,
Why?
it's basically
Carbonite.
cryosleep.
I don't think there's anybody else here, from what the logs say, right?
There are 6 in carbonite and the one other unnamed prisoner.
Why the hell would we rescue the carbonite ones? They'll be practically useless.
It's better than leaving them to die.
I mean, we gotta save ourselves first. We'd be useless to anybody if we can't protect ourselves.
We'd be too busy carrying and pulling around blind people for the majority of the
You're
thing,
right.
completely slowing us down.
I suppose. But at the very least, I'd like to check out that one cell before we go.
We could also take over the armory.
That is a good suggestion.
Which
I like
is
that suggestion.
it's most likely well guarded at least.
Well, what's the indication of the manpower on the ship? Do the records say?
This ship can crew a few hundred people. You
Never
don't
mind.
have a manifest in front of you, so you're not quite sure how many are on the ship.
Mm-hmm. Is there where would a manifest be held? If I were to look for one.
You would probably need to get one from the bridge. There would probably be one in an officer's room.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps I have a dangerous idea.
Yeah.
Listening.
Oh,
We set off the alarm for this area, take out the guards, and use their uniforms.
But if the alarm goes off, then there's a pretty good indication that many would come
yeah.
and would be alerted to our escape.
Can I send? Am I able to like customize a message? Possibly.
No, it just sets off a blaring alarm.
Oh, I meant like because you said there was like a communications tab. Can I
Oh,
like you said like is that like communications as in I can send it throughout the ship or?
You can send it to specific parts of the ship. You can send it throughout the ship in general. If you want to call someone.
okay. That's
Alright.
not a bad idea. We could always send we could send a message over and have someone see us, come attend to us, the prisoners, and we could hang out in the storage room across from us, and we could ambush them as they try to enter this room.
They would probably need. They would probably be alarmed by the lack of bodies. I suggest making
I'd
some.
rather just not get into a confrontation at all, unless we're about to leave.
Mm-hmm.
I could try calling to other parts of the ship to move elsewhere.
And I will bring up, we only have a limited amount of time before they notice that the prisoners have gone missing.
True, but honestly, if there aren't that many guards, I'd really like to take this ship for ourselves, you know? But there's no way of telling.
I'll say
There's no way.
between the four
It's
of
also
you, manning a ship like this would be incredibly hard. This is
Yeah.
a large ship.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, like as fun of an idea as that is, we're not
I just
not
wanna
enough
get off.
manpower.
Yeah, okay, never
And I
mind.
doubt that we'd be able to kill everyone on the ship before we could take it over.
Oh,
I'm
I have
confident in my gun skills. However,
Mhm.
the numbers game, man.
yes.
You also look at these two who are having holdout blasters and rather lightly armored clothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're also
Um,
have shit weapons and no armor, so you know.
As
Hey,
you,
I at least have something.
I do not have any weapons.
I have a pea shooter.
I have the same
Exactly
pea
what I'd
shooter,
rather not.
but I also have this big blaster here.
Alright.
Raiding the armory could be useful, I will admit.
Is there like a locker room or something where we could steal extra uniforms rather than having to steal them off
The armory, probably?
The
Okay.
armory is probably a good better bet, yeah. How
Yeah.
close is the armory?
it would be a little bit backward, like deeper into the ship, but it's not terribly far from you.
Is it?
Okay.
Okay.
How close are we to that secluded cell you mentioned?
You would have to go to the short ways, the other side of the ship, basically the other dot looking at the ship itself.
Okay. So
And where are the
roughly same
docks
distance.
Or dots.
So it's like the front
Like
of the ship.
the circles on the ship.
Yeah, if you look at the down at the top of the ship, you're on the right dot. The other cell would be the left dot.
Oh, I
And-
see. Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. So the dock would be
And it would be just like
closer to
a few halls down from the armory itself.
yes. So
Okay.
if we are going for the armory and make for a quick escape, that would be better than checking out whoever's hidden. I mean, who's in that cell? But
You
at
know-
the same time,
I mean, yeah, it'd be
uh,
better to just go for the armory, but I want to see who's in the cell.
We
I
can
mean,
do
I'm
both.
also tempted.
The only
Let's
thing
just
do
about
both.
the armory to keep in mind is it's the opposite direction of the hangar, so it depends on how quickly
Yeah,
you
that-
want to leave.
Yeah.
It
If we do go to
also
the
would be
armory,
like-
it's almost certain that they'll figure out that we got out.
So the three that seem
Yeah.
to be jumping out at you guys are getting the armory, visiting Mystery Prisoner X, or heading straight to the hangar bay.
You said that they were doing repairs, so I think we do want to get some like at least better arm because they're probably by the hangars to kind of like repair stuff like there and whatnot as well. So there'll probably be some like at least some manpower up there. That's what I'm
The
thinking.
repairing is to the engines and the weapons array. So,
Okay, so
further back in the ship, and there are like they would be on the hull level above you, but basically right above you is where there are some turrets. They don't
Okay.
show like perfectly on this model, but this thing basically has two large turrets on the surface of it.
Mhm.
Well, I have an idea.
Yes.
If we split the party to try and see the prisoner and also go for the armory and do our business, we should definitely split it evenly.
I don't believe we should split the party when only one of us has a proper weapon.
Yeah,
And
I have to
armor.
agree with him.
Well, yeah, but
I believe it is better to travel in numbers.
yeah, that is true.
Plus, if the prisoner can be of use to us, I mean, it's a gamble, but it could pay out.
Honestly, grab the prisoner, kill whatever imps get in the way, and take their weapons. That's probably the best way that we can keep going.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
The army is going to be too well protected and fortified,
Mm-hmm.
especially because, I mean, they have prisoners on this ship that are experimenting on. There's no way that they haven't had some escape attempts before.
True.
Alright.
Let's
Okay.
be on our way then.
Why our weapons weren't even in the armory is still concerning to me. But whatever.
What's that triangle dice thing here?
That's the
Oh,
D4.
yeah, the
Oh,
D4
okay.
of Destiny.
Oh, D4
You know what?
Destiny.
So you're gonna go visit the friendly prisoner friend of friendliness?
Yes.
Who wants to
Yeah.
roll the D4
Okay.
of Destiny?
Dibs.
Oh, wait.
I was gonna suggest that because they were adamant about it. But yeah,
Dude.
but
Go ahead.
By the
I
power
guess
of
slice
dibs,
then.
and also being in the room, as Nedic currently
Yeah.
can't get in. Three.
I want to be the one who damns us.
So
Can't believe we're all gonna die miserably.
the four of you start making your way towards the prisoner. You're all friendly friends now who are very friendly with each other.
It's
Also,
true.
we've all got a lot of red going on. It's
Yeah,
almost
like-
like
Yeah.
Destiny.
It's almost as if we could be the red crew when we get out of here.
It's almost as if I was messaged and asked to add red to my clothes to fit with the theme.
Shut. That's pretty meta, Icarus. I have no idea what you mean.
I didn't do that.
Wow, I'm
Yes.
wounded.
You're making your way through the hall. You round
Oh,
the
no.
corner just the same time as another group rounds the corner.
Speaking of red,
Oh.
As you just hear, "Stop right there. How did you get out of your cell?"
Whoa! Hang on.
It was easy.
No. I'm gonna try and. I'm gonna try and line my way out of this. We didn't get out of ourselves. We were allowed to leave because we were asked to go perform our tests, but at the same time they wanted us to do so with a particular prisoner, and we were just heading on our way to sea there, and you could escort us there.
Roll deception. This is be a hard check. Also, Delta, thank you for the sub. You're so sweet.
Woo!
Your deception. Your
My
deception.
deception's
Four dice. 4 dice.
it's
Here you
pretty
go.
good.
Here you go. Here you go. You're champion. All right.
Yeah.
You also said you wanted to go to a particular place. Let's just give you a setback.
Like-
Oh, this is gonna be great.
How many failures is that?
They haven't rolled yet. All right. So
Oh.
let's see what the fates demand.
Poggers.
Oh damn.
Wow. It's like,
Also, I'm removing a setback dice because of my convincing demeanor.
Oh, so yeah. There you go.
Hey, did I go ahead and do a thing?
Her eye twitches. That damn Talos, always sending people around without getting permission first. Alright. Men, take their weapons and we'll take them the rest of the way. They desire to disarm you.
But I just got my gun back.
They are like rather exasperatingly approaching you. They walk straight past the robot. The robot doesn't have a gun.
Fine.
Hey, one
you have
second.
some-
Doesn't the holdout blaster have a thing for this?
Would you like to try and conceal it? Or are you going to try and shoot them? There seems to be two ways to resolve this currently, as they are definitely taking one of your weapons.
Oh man, which weapon are they going to be taking? The little holdout pea shooters these two have, or my
What
big
roll would I
blaster?
need to make? Oh, sorry. What roll would I need to make to conceal it?
Normally you'll need to declare it preemptively, but concealing it is more a perception check on their part.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. In that case, like, I can't conceal it, I assume.
No. Again, like this is early in the game, so I'll let you declare it prematurely.
Guess I'll try to.
But
I'll try
they
to
will
conceal my
definitely be
weapon.
taking two of your guns, as one of you has a normal blaster pistol, which is rather
Here you
noticeable.
go. Take my gun, no problem.
And somebody else has a very nice rifle that they would like to liberate from your possession.
Please just take the pea shooter. It's fine. Don't take the good guns.
I'll take. He can have my big gun, but I feel like my pea shooter should already be concealed because that's how I roll.
Yeah, don't worry. Again, I'll be merciful for you two this time. So let's see if they can notice your pea shooters. No. And Vega, I'm sorry.
God damn it! Fine, have my pea shooter. Fuck.
the only one
I
that's
think
good
I'll
with a
go
gun has no guns.
Amelia, you find yourself the last one with a gun.
Oh, I feel so powerful.
As
How
the
can you even
troopers
carry all these guns?
hand all the guns over to the officer as she stows them under arm.
Do you mind if I carry for you? I am not. Looks at hands. Handy. With weapons. I am more a pack mule.
Roll deception.
Can I help him with this deception?
I was gonna say, can I do something?
Deception. I'm pretty sure I'm bad with that.
Hey, yeah. Speaking of that, can I just go ahead and throw him a little bit of a? Can I do that to other people? Like to help other people?
No, that's only affecting their opinion of you.
No, okay.
Alright.
Deception.
Pretty sure this is gonna
Pick 'em up,
fail.
goddamn weapon. Fucking-
Oh shit, you did it.
Oh. Wow.
They look at you. All right. She puts the guns in your hands and then notices. They tell us take your restraining bolt off. What a. There's a scientist. He's a damn idiot. As she slaps a new one on you.
Hmm.
Once again, you everything feels more sluggish. Active thought feels a bit harder. As you'll need to use your escape circuit again.
Well,
You're all corralled. She keeps you next to her.
Oh,
And they lead you towards the room.
question. If I'm to use the escape circuit, is it more like noticeable if it's like destroyed? Or is it like more subtle?
It falls off. So
mm,
if you wanted it
Okay.
not to clatter, you would need to make a acrobatics athletics to grab it in time. Along with if you overload it, there is definitely some sparking.
Yeah, and the people behind would probably see that too. Oh,
So as you get taken to this cell, it looks very similar to the room you guys were in, only rather with than the side doors having cells, where the computer has a man in, again, all white clothing, just like your own, bound up with what can easily best be described as energy chains, keeping him suspended in the air. And now that we're here, what were you supposed to do?
you see, they wanted to perform tests that required him as well. We would have to escort him, of course, with the chains on, but he's still needed nonetheless.
Did Talos give you any paperwork?
We're prisoners. Why would we have paperwork?
Then he's not moving. You'll have to do whatever you were supposed to do here.
He certainly won't be happy, but I understand. Are you sure that we can't potentially move him over?
I am sure. She'll step out of the way. The guards step back towards the door. You find yourselves able to step forward. Beep boop, you go over there.
Okay. So
This isn't great.
this might not have been my smartest idea.
uh,
I have an idea
question.
though.
Oh, you say first. I also have an idea, but I'm pretty sure my idea is gonna get me killed.
I was gonna approach as if to enter the room, and then I would grapple her and use her as a body shield.
Oh, I
Alright,
was just
what?
thinking about straight up shooting.
I was gonna also remove my restraining bolt and try to throw you one of the guns.
Alright, as you go to do that, first you'll do the discipline check. Which is 2 dice, and it's an easy check for you.
Alright.
Merely shoots at the first sign of action.
As you oh wait, you fail. Oh shit.
Yep.
So there is no setback, so your attempt is not noticed because the escape circuit's an internal thing. As you try to basically deactivate it, to take it off, you find yourself unable to do so. As you want to go grapple her?
Yeah, and basically make it like I'm taking her hostage.
Alright, that's an athletics check.
Can it be skullduggery if it's like what's
Skullduggery
the word?
would be subterfuge. Like
I
if you were
see.
trying to lift something off her, things like that.
Okay. My athletics is garbage. So
Correct. Hers is also
no.
garbage.
Sick.
So you only have 1 difficulty dice.
Wonderful.
Yo,
Can
we
I
either-
can I do kind of like a distraction with her? Because you
Uh,
said if I were to like overload the circuit or the escape bolt, that would probably draw her attention.
That would have been a part of the using the advantage from your escape.
Oh,
route.
okay. Okay, so yeah, I can't do that then.
Yeah, you try to
Sorry
do
about that.
something independent, you lock up because of the restraining bolt.
No.
So as you try to grab her, you stumble. And at that point, she draws her own pistol and just points at you. What the hell do you think you're doing?
I'm really just tripped. It was my bad.
Roll deception.
This
Yo,
is-
I'm really making use of. I'm really flexing this like deception shit today.
like
You've got, I believe.
your attempt to
whatever what-
grab her was rather apparent, and you have irritated her now. So we're gonna make this a normal test because technically she did trip you, but you're getting a setback because you did just try to grapple her and you upset her. You have upset her by this point.
I'm take away one of those setback dice.
Oh, how good! I have 1 setback dice.
Hooray! You took away a setback die.
I mean, it's better than 2 setback dice.
Ooh, I die.
You get advantage. Since you stumbled onto the ground, she steps over and she just kicks you in the side.
Oof.
You're gonna get 1 wound from her kicking the hell out of you.
Ugh.
Be more careful next time, or he's working with 1 less test subject.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, question.
Yeah.
How close? Or okay, so I'm close to Vega, right?
Yeah.
Hey, go ahead and get over by that Icarus real quick. It doesn't seem like we're gonna be able to keep this up. Like I'm trying to be very whispery if I can do that in this room.
Yeah, you can whisper to each
Also
other.
going to snicker to kind of just imply that I'm laughing at him.
Don't you laugh at me.
Yeah, just go help him up and take the weapons. And well, when he gets over near Icarus, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot one of the guards.
Sick.
We're not gonna keep this up.
Alright.
I was gonna move little bit by bit as you were gonna do your thing, but okay then.
Well, no, I'm gonna shoot one when you're near.
Yeah.
So,
You know,
as you
just
step over to
edge note.
Icarus,
You're a bit
roll-
quiet, Nedek?
I'm quiet. Oh,
Yeah,
A little bit,
you've gotten
yeah.
a bit little lower over this. Let's do the Telltale favorite thing that everyone loves to do. Roll for initiative.
oh, wonderful. Okay.
Sick.
You will
Alright.
be rolling cool for initiative. There is no negative, only your bonuses.
I'm cool.
Yep,
What's
you-
initiative?
Cool. Because you're
It's cool.
prepared. They'll be rolling vigilance because they're
Oh.
not prepared for combat.
Oh wow, I'm very good at this.
What do I roll for initiative?
You are
Cool.
prepared for combat, so you will be rolling cool.
Give me that cool.
Oh, cool. Sick.
Thank you, Jake.
1 success, 4 advantage.
Is that good?
Yes.
I just have 2 advantage.
Where's my cool at?
It's on like the general skills.
I
There we go.
I got a
Two.
1. I got 1 success.
Right, you got a
Do
success.
I-
There
it
is no
2?
difficulty. We add up the advantages, or the
Okay.
successes, and then advantages decide between the successes.
Gotcha.
Two. And the bitch. Oh wait. Cards only have one. Two. Okay. So her already on edge gets to respond first. She's going to
Oh, no.
respond by shooting the one who has been upsetting her the most, the talking dog
Oh.
man. So
No.
Aren't you the one with the least armor too?
Yes.
Ooh.
That he is.
I ain't ready to die first session.
So as she tries to shoot you with her tiny pistol. It gives difficulty dice. She is not a particularly fancy shooter. But she does manage to shoot you for 5 damage. With your soak, that means 3.
Sick.
As she is only holding a holdout blaster.
Oh ho.
You are now at
Wonderful.
4 wounds.
That's
No.
not good.
As
How
next,
much is your strain?
one of you gets to go.
I would probably suggest the one with the gun.
I have 13 strain.
No, that's ridiculous.
You're also holding a lot of guns, so I mean, do you want to go?
Yes. I mean, I have a restraining bolt, so I don't think I can do much unless I get that off first.
You'll be allowed to make the check again. As a
Oh, I meant
maneuver.
like, would that count as a turn, or?
No, that you get a maneuver and an action. Trying the escape circuit again would be a maneuver.
I would probably want to. Do you guys mind if I go first then? Try to get you guys
Sure.
rearmed?
Yes, please.
Sure.
Okay.
2 dice and 1 setback.
Alright.
Actually, wait, I, as the only
One.
one with a gun, wish to keep my power.
And you succeed.
Alright.
Your
Nice.
training bolt becomes useless and falls off.
Alright. I'm gonna toss a big.
You're
I
gonna get-
guess I can only toss one at a time, right?
Yeah, that would be. You can either use that as a. You can turn your action into a maneuver, or take 2 strain to do another maneuver. And handing off a weapon would be a maneuver.
I will just. I'll take 1 maneuver to just toss a big gun at freaking name again. Emerald's
Vega.
character. Vega, right.
Vega, your blaster rifle comfortably lands back in your hands, where it always belonged.
Cool. I'm gonna
Hurrah.
quickly whip around and shoot this guy.
Well, it's a good thing you guys go next.
Oh.
So, are you all comfortable with Vega going next to shoot a bitch?
Yes.
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 As in that instance, you take your gun, you whip around, this guy's going to draw his gun at you,
Oh no, he's too slow.
and you
see.
fire.
I have my gun.
You're in short range of each other, because just as we do not have like super defined rooms for this area,
Mm-hmm.
then you get your shooty bits, which your
Give-
shooty
Give my shooty bits, please.
2 yellow.
Give me my 2 yellow dice, please.
You good shooty, yes. You pew pew.
You know,
I
this
do
was.
do the pew pew. Because what's the aim maneuver again? Because I know that was a thing on the next game.
You can spend your maneuver to gain a +1 or a boost dice for your next combat check.
Could I say I did that?
Yeah,
It's
totally.
a maneuver and not the action.
Yep.
Cool.
You can declare a maneuver before your action. Alright, so
Yeah.
you'll use your maneuver
Aim.
to get a boost dice.
Nice. And now I shooty. I do the good shooty.
If you
shoot.
miss, I'll laugh. Alright, you didn't
I
miss.
don't think I missed.
No. You whip around, you shoot this guy, and he just
Oh!
All right, I'm gonna take 2 strain.
No,
I'm
you
gonna
just
shoot,
killed a man.
and then I shoot the other one. I believe that's how that works.
No, it's one action
No?
a turn.
Ah, one action a turn. Okay.
Its maneuvers are 1 a turn, may suffer 2 strain too.
Oh, wonderful.
Then I will do. I will take 2 strain to do a guarded stance
Alright.
to add a setback dice to any combat check made against me,
As
or is it any?
the
You could also use a maneuver to
any
grab a
contracts
gun
made
and
until the
throw
end of the next turn and gain 1 melee defense. So yeah, it's one negative until the end of next turn.
Cool.
And as you have shot the
take-
guard, you are the target of this man's attack at short range.
Do be taking that setback die, please.
Oh yeah, he is. As let's see if he can shoot you. You're all in rather tight quarters, and holy shit, he can't. Man, this is
what
real ass stormtrooper aim.
What happens if you like really fail to shoot someone?
No, it broke even. There was no critical failures on that.
Oh wait, critical failures are a thing?
Yeah, the more you fail, it's on this whiteboard that we have over here. You can spend your advantage, and I can spend threat or despair on against you.
Mm.
If it's appropriate. I don't always
Ooh.
have to spend them. But he tries to whip at you and open fire, and the bullets just sail past your head like this dude was going for a headshot to be cool or something, and just completely botched it.
What a guy, what a guy, what a guy.
As the next 2 turns belong to you two. Who would like to go next?
Whatever, Medic, you could take the next move.
Probably be best for me to go last for reasons. Get your
Okay,
gun, my
sure.
boy.
Okay. Can I use my maneuver to get my gun and then?
You would need to step around her and then take it from Icarus.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, you also need to stand up.
All right,
All
you're
right.
knocked down.
I'll stand up.
As you rise
And
to your feet.
I guess the thing is, I could take strain to take another maneuver.
Yep, you would take 2 strain to take another maneuver. Which,
Okay. Yeah.
You can also use your action to move, but then you wouldn't be able to shoot this turn.
Yeah.
You could also just, like, deck her in the face, but you don't have much bronze.
I have no bra.
You would probably end up going, ow, my hand.
Pretty much. So yes, I'll take the 2 strain and grab my gun by going around.
Alright, you'll go to Icarus and get your gun. You now have gun.
What in the world? I just hit the Alt key, and as I was penning over the combat sheets, and there's some kind of vampire sheet underneath my stuff. What?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. We'll
Don't
figure
worry
it
about
out.
it. Okay.
What?
And can I set it to stun and shoot this bitch?
Yeah, you can set it to stun.
Okay. I'm gonna set it to stun and shoot her since she's right in front of me.
Alright, you're at short range. You're using a light gun, so you'll get 3 dice.
Sick. And
Yeah.
how do I? Oh yeah, ranged light 3. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Thank
You're
you.
at short range. Take your shot. Take the shot, Mickey. With all
No.
that advantage.
Oh, those are advantage.
You can add advantage to the ally's next check for 1 and then for 2. So you could give Nedek 2 boost dice for her next test. Along with the
Oh,
fact you did
wonderful.
shoot this person.
Sick.
All right.
Yeah, I'll do that.
You hit her with what looks like a light blue donut ring, and she gets knocked right the fuck out. She just passes out on the spot.
Bitch.
Cosmetic, it's your turn. You have a holdout pistol. You get 2
I have
boost
something
dice.
more powerful than a holdout pistol right now. But I'm not going to use it because, like, why would I'm actually, why it might be useful. I don't know.
What do you
I'm
have
not
that's
gonna
more
risk it
useful
yet.
than a holdout pistol?
You're right, nothing. It's a gun. I'm going to shoot him. Or I'll maneuver to aim and then shoot.
Alright, you're gonna get 3 boost dice. Again, you are in very close range. I think you get 2 to this? Yeah, you have a 2. Thanks to the confined quarters, if you miss, I'll be impressed due to the number of boost dice you get. Yeah, you shoot him in the face, he drops dead. Congratulations. You are now in
Hurrah.
another prisoner's cell.
Yeah, and now we can
Can-
take their bodies in there. That's
Uh,
all my plan, you see.
real quick, can I like check to see if like any of them have like radios on that if they go down or something, it calls out?
Hey, are the stormtroopers' weapons useful? Awesome. No.
As you go to check them, officers have comm links on their belts, and the troopers have them built into their helmets. They didn't take any time to turn them on, because they didn't think anything bad was going to happen. Because you surrendered your guns.
Okay.
You
They
see,
didn't
they
expect
didn't
the
realize
secret
that we was a
gun.
big-brained party.
And
They
you
did
only went
realize-
through 1 round of combat. After somebody went down, they would have called for help. But you killed them in 1 round of combat.
It seems that they did not turn on their radios. We are in the clear.
Wow, that is convenient.
Hey,
Now,
What kind
let's
of
write this out.
blasters did these stormtroopers have?
They have E11 rifles.
better than what I have.
Right.
Define better, because they are heavy weapons.
Uh,
I'm gonna assume I can't
Are they-
use them, but we could probably sell them.
We could
how are
sell
we
them.
gonna?
I
Alright.
mean, I have
Uh,
a backpack
Wait,
with
are we in the prison room or are we in the hallway?
You're in
Prison
the
room.
hallway in front of the prison room, so...
Can we like
Oh.
move their bodies
yeah,
in
let-
there before
yeah,
we loot them?
Here, it's the hallway like the one you were in for your cells. So,
Oh, okay, so
all
Oh.
you need to do for people not to see in here is close the door.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
alright. I will go shut the door.
Do the stormtroopers have anything to tie up someone on them? Or...
They do not. Oh, Spiders
Okay.
Gecko,
Oh.
thanks for the resub. As this is you find 2 of these, so I'll just copy paste this card.
Right.
You-
Hey,
Yes?
Vega, why don't you point the gun at that one? I'm gonna try to wake her up and see what we're
Whoa,
dealing with the.
whoa.
I
Yeah.
was gonna just kill her, but
No. Hang on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna remove her comm link before we wake her up.
Do they
Uh,
also have medkits?
You take a little cylinder off her belt.
Okay,
Uh,
cool.
That's
then-
smart.
does she have any binders on her?
None of them do.
Okay, I'm gonna pull out my binders and
Tougher.
bind her.
Oh, you have
Cover.
binders. That's
I have
convenient.
2. I'm a bounty hunter. It's my job to take people in alive.
Oh, you'll be useful.
He says, having killed one of the people.
Yeah, like you guys just kind of gunned them down. You and Amelia had
Yo.
like 0 hesitation on taking lives.
Yeah, man.
The only one who hesitated was Curry here. Maybe they're a little too weak for this line of work.
Clearly. Anyway, though, how easy is it to wake this woman up?
She was just blasted into unconsciousness. It's gonna be decently difficult.
I presume our strong boy is gonna be a little bit better at that.
You have a strong boy?
You have a strong
I
boy?
mean, we have someone slightly stronger than the rest of us.
You're right. Vega is the strongest bitch in all the land with a 2 instead of a 1. Literally, all of you are 1 in brawn except for Vega.
I love it. I love it a lot.
Ye-
So,
Oh,
looking at the
holy
vitals for the
shit.
prisoner, has the prisoner like stirred or said anything during all of this?
Oh, I thought the vitals were in the prison cells.
I mean, you can still see it from the outside, I suppose.
Yeah,
Don't get the. Oh yeah, that's
They're
fair.
handcuffs.
Hey guys,
Yep.
Yeah.
can I steal their armor? Would it be any use to me since we shot them?
You blasted them. Their armor is seared and visibly damaged.
And
Ah.
you know, it's stormtrooper armor.
It's
It's
stormtrooper armor.
it's basically paper mache.
I presume it's like heavily mass produced, so probably not good.
Would it be But I was just wondering if it was better than what I had.
I mean, you have literally nothing, so.
Given
I
the
know
fact
that's my
it is-
point.
Given the fact that it is damaged, it is not.
Okay.
Also, would you want to be mistaken for a stormtrooper?
No.
As you
Vega
also
def-
look at it, you contemplate how you're going to get that helmet on your head.
You know what? You make a fair point.
You do have a bit of a muzzle. Honestly, Vega, as this possibility is brought around, you also wonder, given your spiked helmet or your spiked head,
I can't believe
Ah, yes, my spiked helmet. Yes.
your
I
head
don't
is
think
only
we
a
thought that
helmet to
through.
hide your true
I can't
face, a
believe I'm
skeleton.
the only one who's able to wear the armor.
Yeah, if you guys
Yeah.
wanted to, you guys could wear the rest of the armor. You would not be able to use the helmets, except for Amelia.
Oh well.
I'm special.
But given that they
Uh,
were shot, her armor is
question-
rather
Sorry.
useless.
Yeah. Anyway.
Do the stormtroopers have anything else besides the blasters on them, or?
They had the blasters in their armor. Things like their comlinks are built into the suit itself. So, you would need to be able to wear the helmets that you can't wear to get access to the other bits of equipment on them.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
I'm gonna just like, can I just grab the comic that again, I forgot your name, Slice.
Curry.
Curry. That Curry got from the captain or the officer, and just try to make sure I'm like disabling them in case like anything.
Yeah. They were
Ye-
not turned on. Generally, it's you can imagine it's why they're not turned on. If everyone's comlinks were turned on all the time, you would hear every breath and every casual chatter.
Especially going to the bathroom.
It sounds like it would be incredibly awkward to have them on constantly.
No. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, it's also I just want to just make sure like that's not an option in case like something else happens.
Yeah.
Of course.
Now, Vega, you wanted to try and shake her up?
They suggested that I could do that, but I was actually like,
Oh yeah.
because she was just stunned, I doubt that we'd be able to get her up anytime soon. I was actually gonna go check out the
Mhm.
the prisoners like panel and see like if there's anything useful on their like fucking information.
The
You said there was like a computer, right?
Yeah. He has a panel similar to yours. You see the name Colin on it. They seem to be a human.
Colin, a human. Anything else? Anything useful?
Their vitals seem to be stable. Otherwise, there's not much on there other than what you saw for your own.
Might as well work them out.
And so far, they've not actually like said or reacted to what's been happening.
No, they seem to be unconscious.
Can we wake them up?
Why the hell are you just tied up like this?
Let's not untie them just yet. Icarus did make a good point when he they, I guess, pointed out that they could be more of a danger to us than helpful to us.
I mean, it's
But
just
he
a
could be
human.
grateful that we saved him.
I mean, it's just a
I
human, right?
agree, but we should at least talk to him first. And while he might be just a human, he's obviously something a little bit more given the circumstances.
Probably
I don't know. They
a
could have been
Jedi.
just. They could have
None
been.
of us were tied up like this.
They could have been just assholes and put him up like this. for fun.
I suppose, but it's
Or you could be a Jedi.
A what?
Do we?
yeah. I was
Do
gonna
we?
say, will we know what that is?
Would we know what that is?
Like you've heard the word, like common
I assume I
notion
would.
is that they're just a bunch of energy sword wielding freaks.
What?
The only thing that Vega would know is the Night Sisters and their shenanigans. He's like, yeah, no, there's no way this human's anything like that. So he's not even saying anything.
No.
You want this one to? I could try waking this one up.
Yeah.
He's gonna grab her and he's just gonna be like slapping her face, like, "Come on, wake up!"
Yo, can I kick her awake?
I just want to at least ask her what the hell's up with this guy before we move on.
Yeah, if you two are gonna try to wake her up, it's gonna be given the circumstances. Yeah, you knocked her out pretty freshly, so it'll be athletics check difficulty hard. So the odds are pretty stacked. If the
Athletics.
two
I
of you
got
try
that
to
from.
do that.
Wonderful.
I have that training from my career.
Athletics, the thing I don't have.
Let me just grab my 2 green dice.
Oh, wonderful.
All right, and then what else am I rolling here? Let's see.
Oh, you were going to wake up the Jedi, weren't you? I thought they were waking her up.
No.
Oh, okay.
They were asking me to wake her up because
Oh,
I have the
fantastic.
wrong.
Here you are. You get the meat
Okay.
girl.
Yay! Let's go. Yay!
You
Two
broke
hits.
even. She didn't wake up.
Okay.
Well,
We
Again.
tried.
Amelia's gonna turn off the panel then.
Oh. You're just gonna wake him up.
Yeah, why not? I'm curious.
Alright, sure. Why not?
As,
It's not
I
like
got
I'm
nothing to-
removing their straining yet or anything.
You make a fair point.
you're able to hit the panel and the shield goes down, there seems to be a little terminal where you can tap on some keys to get him down.
I'm gonna refrain from doing that yet. Is he within like speaking distance?
Yes, but his eyes are closed and you hear.
Wake up!
Oh wow, you're just gonna shout? Okay.
Yeah, why the hell not? No one can
I
hear
was
us.
gonna like fucking shake him or something.
Oh no, he's
What's the
suspended in
difference?
the air, a few feet off,
Oh, okay.
like quite a few feet off the ground.
Well, in that case, I can lower him at that point and shake him.
As you shout, you
But it's too late.
eventually hear a groan of, oh, what do you want this time?
Well,
We're saving you? Question mark.
well, we might be depending on who you are.
Oh, what? Oh,
Yo.
he squints his
Hello.
eyes at all of you. Yeah, you're definitely not Imperial. Oh god, my head.
Yeah, that's a feeling.
Felt the same.
Good.
So, out of curiosity, do you remember anything more than we do, or?
I've been held up here for... Fuck? I don't know.
Would we have known?
No.
No, it just keeps vitals. You don't see any computers in here besides the control panel.
Did the log from the other
Yeah,
one
that's
have
a
anything on them?
feeling.
Or
It did not.
The rest of us have.
okay.
The rest of us have been here for what, half a year?
Apparently,
happy
yeah.
year.
Listen,
I'm more so curious why you're hung up like that, though. The rest of us definitely weren't.
probably so I can't do any voodoo or witchcraft or whatever.
Oh,
The
I'm still
fuck?
kind of
please
cold.
expand.
I think they took a lot of blood from me again.
Vega has
Oh, this
stepped
is
back a
somewhat
bit when he
interesting.
heard the voodoo.
Who are you?
I'm gonna start lowering them. I'd
You
like
can
you to tell
turn
me
it
what
off.
exactly you could do for us.
Colin, nice to meet you.
Wonderful.
Oh, I'm Curry. This one here with the spikes is Vega, and over
Amelia.
yeah, and then we have our bot here, Icarus.
Oh, nice to meet you.
So as you see, we were planning a prison break. We took them here unsuspectedly, and we thought you were an interesting prisoner, so we're like, why not?
Oh, I'm glad I was interesting. And
Yeah,
you're
being-
you're
AKA,
letting
you're
him
the
down,
only
Amelia?
person who isn't in what, Carbonite?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're keeping people in carbon. Listen, I don't know what's going on here, man. I've just been hangling up here, losing a lot of blood.
I mean, I get
Do you
you.
think you
I
could
get you.
walk if we got you down?
Yeah, I'm sure I could walk. I've dealt with worse.
Well, good.
Cool, let's get him
As long as
down.
you're not going to hurt us, I'm taking you with us.
Do I look like I can hurt you?
I don't know.
You never know.
Says the man who's tied upside down.
I mean,
Please
that's
let
a
me
good
down.
Dangerous would be. He's gonna. Is there any way I can turn off the restraints?
Yeah, you can turn him off. It's gonna hit the
I'll
off
turn 'em
button.
off.
All right, he drops
Well,
to
I'm
the
gonna lower
ground
him. I'm gonna lower him. Okay.
as you just hear a wet slap as he hits the ground.
Damn, Amelia, that's cold.
Ow.
Well, it's one way to wake him up.
You should have been
Wait.
more careful.
Yeah, you should
I
have been.
would like to point out that she was lowering him as she was speaking to him.
Jake.
Yep.
Do I have any water from like the supply closet or still some?
Yeah, I'll let you have a thing of water.
I'm just gonna like offer like a bottle of water to him.
I cradle his body from the ground. It's okay, dude. We got
Oh,
you.
thanks, Clanky. He grabs it and just starts chugging. Oh, that's some nice ass water. I feel like
Yeah.
everything I've been given was through a tube my past. I don't know. It's been a long time.
Probably half a year at minimum, since that's how long we were.
Yeah,
Probably
Bright
longer.
side, at least you can remember it.
I've just been in here. Occasionally someone will talk to me for a little bit. Then they take a lot of my blood and I pass out again.
Fair.
What did they say?
Oh, you know, like, what was it like before the Republic fell? Is Coruscant really as nice as everyone says it is? Are battle droids really as scary as everyone says they are? You know, the usual crap.
I
What
don't
was
know
that?
about
What was
you,
that
but
place
those
you
must be.
mentioned?
Sorry, repeat that.
Repeat that?
Yeah, repeat that.
What was that place you mentioned?
Coruscant. Everyone knows Coruscant. That's the capital of the Republic and the Empire. Usually the capital of whatever major government controls history at the time.
Mm-hmm. That went muted for a second. Anyway, so what did you do before being captured?
Listen, can we talk about it after we're out of here? Because I don't think they're gonna
Sure.
be happy when they see two bodies. Can I have one of those blaster rifles?
Sure thing. Here you go.
Sure.
He kicks one over to him.
Thanks.
Do you need help standing or anything?
No, I'll be fine.
All right. I mean, yeah.
Ye-
I mean, we got these bodies here.
This imp doesn't
This
seem like
one's unconscious.
she doesn't seem that useful at the moment. Should we just put one between her eyes? Like,
No.
I would suggest giving her the
Because-
same.
unless we take her with her as a hostage, but I doubt
I-
we'd get much for her.
It
Does that
wasn't
sound
because
better?
it's. Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No worries. Sorry. I was just hoping to get some information out of her about like, why we were taking, what's going on, etc.
I don't think she knows much. She seemed very confused and pretty willing to take us here when we said the doctor said so.
Yeah,
think-
but to be fair, the guy seems like an eccentric from the way that she spoke.
Yeah, he's kind of an asshole. He keeps taking all of my blood.
Oh, so he's the one who's talking to you.
Can
Do you think?
we go?
Yeah, let's go.
Excuse me.
Yeah, Clanky.
Would it not be best to save the binders and put her inside your same captivity unit.
Oh yeah, good idea. I'll drag her. You can take the binders off.
All right, I'll get my binders back. He says, although he's just very like he said voodoo earlier, so it's like.
He drags
do
her
definitely
and
need to
throws
hurry up
her.
or
He just
escape
throws her
out of
into
there.
the cell and hits the button. All right,
I've
I'm
now
ready to
got my
get out of
binder.
here.
Are we not going to make an attempt to kind of get information out of her or anything?
We're
No.
already pushing it.
This is
We're
funny.
already. Let's be quick.
Alright, Tin Can, lead the way.
So,
Alright.
Whoa!
do you guys have an ingenious escape plan, or are we just like gonna like?
We're currently winging it.
Not
know
at
where the-
all.
We know where the hangar is. We're probably just gonna steal one of their ships. Right now, they looks like they're in repair, so they won't be able to follow us with this ship at least for a bit.
Good plan. I like this plan. Let's go steal a ship. Let's go. Follow me. I definitely. He trips over the droid. I still might be missing a lot of blood.
That's fair.
Well, that's a
That
shame.
is fine, sir.
Or perhaps we could make things easier on ourselves and maybe see if, like, I don't
Was
know,
there-
this officer here has anything that we can use in terms of info, like codes or something.
The moment she wakes up, she's probably gonna hit the emergency button on the inside. So
What
you-
emergency button? She's trapped in the thing.
on the
they're
panel
the
on the
same
wall.
cells like ours. They have panels on the inside,
That's-
don't they?
Oh, I thought we trapped
Yeah,
her
that-
in the
Yeah,
thing.
that's why I thought we were like chaining her up too.
Yeah, I thought we were chaining her up.
He
Like,
threw her
in-
in and locked the door. That's what he did. That's what Colin did.
Yeah, he threw her in the thing.
Yeah,
The
he's
same
looking-
thing that they used to keep him in.
He's looking at you guys, kind of glazed eyes, like, yeah, I did that. You're welcome.
Yeah, let's just go.
Thank you.
Can we like move slowly this time and try to like make sure we look behind or look at the hallways before we go down them to see if there's any guards?
To be fair, we didn't really get to that corner before they did. We kind of got there at the same time before checking.
We should certainly try.
Oh,
Hmm.
you guys are heading out?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Where are you heading?
Hangar then I guess.
The hangar.
Yeah.
All
Let's
right.
get out of here.
Roll the D4 of destiny.
Dibs.
Go for it.
Please
I
don't
already
fail
had my
us.
chance.
All right. Big whammy.
4.
You mean
Big
no whammy?
whammy.
That is
You
a
mean
big
no
one.
whammy?
That is a 4
Oh.
on the Destiny die.
As you guys start going through the hallways again, there's a little bit of stumbling from your good friend here. Curry, you're in a bit of pain from being shot.
To be like that.
You're like your fur's slightly singed. It really sucks. You smell like burnt fur now. It's gross.
Ew.
Fleabag.
And you think
We
you
call
hear
the
something?
Fleabag fucking spikehead.
You think you hear something? No, it's just a mouse droid heading through the vents, and it doesn't even like turn to see you. And you get to the hangar doors with relatively little effort. As they're slightly ajar. You can see inside.
How many
There.
people
I will-
are in there?
With my perception.
There seems to be like a few separate groups of people. They seem to be doing some like repairs on the TIE fighters. You see 2 TIE fighters and a Lambda shuttle.
What's a Lambda shuttle?
What is a Lambda shuttle? Here, let me
Yeah.
give
Let's
you one
see.
for reference. Let me get the big one for you.
Oh,
the
the big one?
Let me get the big one for you
The
for
big
reference.
one. Whoa.
Big one of this.
You see one of these in the hangar.
Ooh.
So
It seems bigger than the ship that we're in.
I mean, he said the big like model. It
Yeah,
goes
it's
in
the
the
big
ship.
model
means
of
it's
it.
the zoomed out
I know, I'm
version.
kidding. I'm kidding.
No, what are you
that-
talking about? This definitely fits in here. See?
That's probably our best bet because TIE fighters I think can only really hold like one person.
Yeah, they do.
TIE fighters are well known for not having hyperdrives or life support.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's take the lambda shuttle then.
Yeah.
How far is that?
It's a little walk. You could try walking straight through the center of the room or around the edge of it.
Are there a bunch of like cargo boxes strewn about that we could potentially hide behind as we make our way through?
Again, towards the edges are less well lit, and it's a little bit. It obscures the view of you a little bit more. So if you wanted to try taking a sneakier approach, but you could also just
Ooh.
try bolting it straight to it.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
Can we
Yeah,
use one of the comms to be like, hey, we are in need of repairs over near the the other end of the ship, and these guys are like repairers, I guess, or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
What were the yeah? And have them head over there so that we could just quickly get on in.
Yeah. You could definitely do that.
All right.
Yeah.
So as you
Sure.
guys settle down in the shadows, I'm guessing, like behind the containers, you're
Mhm.
gonna turn on the comm and hurry, roll your deception.
Yay!
You've got this. I believe in you.
It'll be normal difficulty, no setbacks.
The difficulty?
Yep.
Okay.
Also, I'll be taking one of these because Alan's using one.
And this one's just on my fucking backpack.
Yep.
Yeah. That can fit, right? That can fit on my extendo thing.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I don't know what these mean.
You succeed with one advantage. So yeah, the in the room, one of the teams gets up that's near the shuttle and heads out. So there's only like 3 guys on the far side of the room now.
Wonderful. Now we could get the jump on them, and then we could just then we could just coolly get on out of here.
If you want to. Again, they're on the far side of the room compared to the shuttle, so you could also, if you desired, just try and make a break for it.
Yeah, honestly, I think that's
Yeah.
better. Unless they look like they have anything good on them.
But then they would alert our
Then they would-
captors.
What are
Yeah,
they
they
gonna
would-
do? Follow us in those TIE fighters?
Yes. Yes,
Yes.
they probably
Or
would.
they could shoot us with those turrets.
In those
on
two
the-
that
want
are
to
in
start repairing?
repairs.
Yeah. This is the perfect time we can leave the ship. They're in repairs for a lot of things. I guess they got out of combat or something. I don't know. We should just make a break for it.
But if they were alerted, then they might be on the lookout to shoot us with the ship's turrets.
I mean, can you do that again, Slice? Like, do you think you can do that again? Like, call like that second batch of people out?
I can try.
I'll also say, when it comes to the turrets, you know they're down. Those specifically are down for repairs.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying, like, come on now.
Oh, okay, that's my bad.
It's just the TIE fighters that are the only issue, potentially.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they don't have hyperdrive, so the moment like we get into hyperdrive like range, we have to just make sure we bolt it out.
I mean, we could just hyperdrive out this fucking gate.
Do I want to risk another deception roll or make a break for it?
If you're gonna call for backup,
Be right back.
It'll be a little bit more difficult, as you you just called for help. But you can try again.
How complicated are the communicators? Like, if I rewire it to like change his voice somewhat?
These versions are not terribly fancy. There are fancier comlinks that can do that.
Okay.
It's only because I don't want them to be aware that we escaped until like we're far gone.
All right, so you want to try and deceive them again?
I want to try. Yes.
All right, so you'll get 2 setback dice for it only being like a few minutes since.
As a suggestion, maybe I could maybe do it slightly better.
You?
Yeah, I could try.
I mean, I could remove a setback dice.
Would I take the same amount of setback dice if I tried, Jake?
No, because you are a new voice. They would not. They would think it was somebody else calling them.
Oh, okay.
I could also upgrade my own check. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do have a destiny token.
Okay.
Well, I
In
mean, I
that
could do that, or I
case-
could just use my strain.
That can only you can do that, but I believe they need to be in short range of you, and you'd be talking over a radio.
Oh, wait, this is an intercub situation, isn't it? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
you're thinking of pheromones. They're pheromones, so they need to be able to breathe them in to be affected.
Okay, I misunderstood what the whole situation was. I'm sorry.
Nah, you're
No
perfectly
worries.
fine.
Either way, I'm not rolling any setback dice at least.
Okay, yeah, that is better. How is your deception?
Slightly
There's-
worse than yours.
Is a 3 green
Okay,
dice.
go for it.
Right, so you want me to roll your deception for you? 3 green dice.
Yeah.
2 dice is 2. And you do not suffer any setback because you're not the same person.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Oof.
That's
Could
not
I
good.
As you
use
try
that-
to call them to a different section of the ship, you just list off a random area. You're like, yeah, we know. We'll get to that in a bit. We're dealing with more important repairs on a tie right now.
Mm.
So, thanks to your advantage, they're not flat out going, "Who the fuck are you?" But you failed the check.
Hmm.
Oh wow.
So they're pretty stuck in. They don't
Okay,
seem
we
to care to
tried.
move.
Whatever.
Okay,
I think it's
wait.
time to make a break for
Yeah.
it.
I
Wait, wait,
agree. Wait.
Jake, you said like they're doing some very important repairs on the TIE fighter. Would that be wise to assume like they can't like drive some of the TIE fighters then because of that?
Given what they said, it could mean anything. It could still be damaged. You're not sure if it would lift off. You can't exactly tell what they're fixing from where you are. You would have to get a lot closer, and at that point, they might notice you.
Okay. Hmm.
So you
Fuck
guys
it.
could try stealthing your way over to the ship, or you could just try making a straight run for it.
We got like
I mean, we're
5
probably
people
going to
here.
get noticed either way, but at least with like stealth, we'll have a bit of time to like start up the engines and get out.
Mhm.
Yeah, but we have
Even
5
then,
people stealth in here. If any one of us gets noticed, then we lose time in the long run.
Some of us are pretty good at stealth. I'm just saying.
Okay, Mr. Stealth Dude, let's stealth.
Some of us aren't.
It's fine. We got
No,
this.
Mr. Stealth wants to stealth, so let's stealth.
Let's
Oh
fucking
yeah, I
do
agree.
this.
Let's
Alright,
stealth.
so are you guys
We got
stealthing?
this. If I get caught, I can just talk my way out of it.
We're stealthing, I guess.
I mean, we could also make a run for it and shoot our way out.
Let's stealth.
You guys don't roll your difficulty dice. Alright, Nedic got 2 successes and an advantage.
Oh.
No difficulty dice at all?
No, because this is gonna set their difficulty to notice you.
Okay.
Cool.
So you got a triumph.
This was a triumph.
Oh, is that the first one we've gotten?
Upgrade, yeah, so they're going to just automatically get a difficulty upgrade against all of you.
I
Oh.
got 2 advantage and 1 success.
Would you like to, you have 1 success. Would you like to set, setback dice for them?
Yes.
Alright, so you're gonna give them a setback. You're going to upgrade their
This-
check.
This was a triumph.
Congrats, my dude.
What did you get?
I have 1 success.
Success, alright. So they're going to have difficulty. They're going to get a challenge dice. Or, no, it should be a challenge dice, a difficulty, and a setback. They get all the bad dice.
Sick.
Where the hell is all
Wonderful.
of our setback?
Perfectly
There they are.
balanced, as all things
Okay,
should.
okay,
Man.
Mr. Stealth Guy, you were right.
2 success, 3 failures, and they get 1 advantage. So it's honestly probably for the best that this advantage means they don't notice you, because I think your reaction to them is to shoot.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So they fail to notice you as you guys make your way over to the shuttle. As you step inside, you make yourselves comfortable. Really nice shuttle in here. And let me just conjure up something for you.
Is it an okay repair, by the
Ah.
way?
That is absolutely wrong.
What happened?
Oh no. What happened?
Space
We're
time
going back
rewind.
in time.
That was the table. I didn't mean to hit custom table.
Ugh.
Are we
No.
good?
Yeah, we're still good.
Whoa.
Objects, not tables, components, boards, custom board. Let's do this. This will be safer. I'm gonna go get something very beautiful for you. I should have put in sooner, but I kind of blanked.
No worries.
Alright, I actually do not know these files by name. Which one of you is the Lambda?
A lambda?
Hold on.
The ship.
Oh.
So, which one of you is a good pilot?
Not me. Actually, would I be
Oh,
piloting? Oh, my piloting is bad.
let me move the dice over.
Never mind. My piloting is actually kind of okay. It says 3 dice.
Block this down for a moment. You guys file into the Lambda. Up the loading ramp. Side you all go. And as you file inside, one engineer turns around looking incredibly dumbfounded at all of you.
I point my gun at him and say, you either shut the hell up and follow us, or you die. Simple as that. Any movement, any attempt to speak at all, you will die.
Oh no.
I mean, you could
Let
also
him
ask him to take
talk.
off the helmet because that's where the communicator is.
Yeah.
Well, if he speaks, then the it doesn't matter. I'll shoot him.
Well, I mean,
Because he can't say anything in the communicator if he's dead.
well, he'd have already said it by then.
It doesn't. As soon as he speaks, I shoot. That's the point. Shut the hell. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Roll your coercion.
Can I help him with that coercion?
Are you also pointing your gun at the man?
Yes, I am.
Alright, I'll consider that worth a boost dice. Is anyone else pointing their guns at him?
But, I mean, I
My
guess I
coercion
am
is not that
now.
good, actually.
I mean,
Surprising.
Amelia wasn't gonna.
Would Colin?
Yeah, Colin definitely has his gun pointed at this guy, so I'll be nice. You get 3 boost dice. 1 for each
I
gun.
Hey,
I
one
have
for
no gun.
each gun.
Yeah, Amelia's not pointing her gun, obviously. Who needs
Oh, then that'd be
guns?
2.
Nah, I'm joking.
The best part is that we have no idea what the fuck is going on and we're just leaving.
Ah,
That's a success, I think. That's 4 success, 2 advantage, and 3 difficulty.
You see him standing completely still, obeying your command that if he moves, he shoots. He is making a concentrated effort not to move.
Can I?
The shade of his pants gets a little darker though.
Hey,
ew.
could Amelia just... If I removed his helmet, would that cause anything to go off?
He is not a stormtrooper.
Oh.
Where would their communications be?
Yeah, where's the
or will we not know that?
Looking at this person, they seem to have multiple sources. They have their helmet, which may or may not have a communication device. They have a long-range communication backpack on, and definitely a third one on their hip. In their hands, while the figure shows a blaster, they actually are holding repair tools.
So,
So I'm gonna just Can I just go over and start kind of like disarming like
Yeah,
the
Amelia was
communicators?
gonna go ahead and do that as well.
Right?
Actually, why don't we just like bring him over here? Like tell him to move over here more. You know, so
I
we
mean,
have
I'd
more
rather him.
space.
He's already pissed himself. We shouldn't make him any more afraid. Just get his shit
Yeah,
off
I
of
don't
him,
want to.
and then
We
throw
don't
him off
want
the
to pull
ship.
It's our new
the
ship. I don't
circle
want to
shoot.
dirty it.
Wait, can't you do that to stun?
Yeah, you guys have stun settings on your
Yeah,
guns.
but also like this guy might be doing something important, and I don't want our ship to explode.
That's
I
right.
mean, he's not currently doing that, but we could, you know, after we
Nope.
disarm him, ask him
That's a
like
good point.
what's wrong with
That
the
is
ship.
actually a good point.
Does talking count as moving?
As long
No,
as their
let's say
comms
no.
are off.
They're off.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna just like take the comms stuff and like put it off until like, is there like a cabinet or something? Just keep that away.
All of these are beds. You guys are not
Don't
actually
worry,
like
we're not gonna
perfectly
hurt you as
sized
long
compared
as
to
you
this
don't try
thing.
to alert anyone.
Sorry, what, Jake?
All of these are actually beds. This place is decently sized. There's a couch in here. There's a little captain's quarters.
All right.
Captain's quarters. I thought that was a bathroom.
Private bedroom.
Oh.
Hey, dibs.
I'm just
No,
putting
no,
the
no.
comms stuff in there.
No, that's fine.
Joking aside.
I wasn't joking.
Okay. What were you repairing?
Was
No.
clearing the star map. Just some small repairs and cleaning the star map off.
Is this ship okay to fly?
Yeah, definitely.
All right. So should we keep him with us, or should we let him loose before we take off?
Well, it would be good to have an engineer on board.
That is true.
So,
I
No.
am-
We are throwing him off the ship as soon as we can.
Why's
I
that?
am also an engineer.
you know what? You make a fair point.
All
But
right,
at the same
we're not gonna hurt
time-
you. Just get the ship. Walk us through. Getting the ship ready to start.
On mechanics though, CG and Slice, neither of you are bad mechanics by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like,
When it comes to
We're-
the maintenance of your ship, neither of you are bad mechanics.
Okay.
yeah, we
But
don't
wouldn't it be
need
cool
him.
to have like I don't know, coerce this dude to joining our crew and force him to be
No.
a criminal?
You know what?
We don't need him.
You know what, Slice? If you can convince him to just betray
I mean, I
like
could
an
probably do
entire
it
like
pretty
imperial,
easily.
if you can convince him to betray an entire imperial fleet, then you can keep him and you can name him. Okay?
My only
Okay.
thoughts is that I don't want to send this guy out to die, and after like not alerting people instantly, they might just kill him. I don't know how the Empire works.
Fuck it, we'll just take him with us and we'll drop him off on the next nearest planet whenever we get the fuck out.
I mean, I have a plan.
Yes.
Alan will point the gun at him and flip
No.
the switch.
Okay, but I'd rather not. I don't want to get our ship dirty.
Are any of you gonna try and stop Colin?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
I
Don't
don't want to
shoot the
get our
guy
ship
yet.
dirty.
We
We
gun
do
him,
have a.
and then we just roll him down the docking ramp and fly away.
That's what I
Oh,
wanted to
actually,
do.
that's yeah.
Might I
he's-
suggest we softly put him down to not attract noise?
I mean, he's an engineer. Come on, let's just get out of here first and then we can drop him off somewhere.
I have no opinion here. I just want to get the ship started.
I get a say in this?
You
Sure.
know what? What do you want to say? I want
Please
to hear
shoot.
it.
Please stun me.
Let's stun him.
Alright, you heard him, Colin?
He is. This man is very adverse to going with you. If he gets shot and rolled off, he failed. If he leaves, that's treason.
Okay, then he's leaving.
Wonderful. Let's get him out of here.
Let us acknowledge his wishes.
That's very sweet of you. As you guys shoot him as a team, and roll him down the loading ramp.
I would like to state that I'd like to like ready the fucking ship for leaving.
Let's see if they notice the body falling down the ramp. They're working, so we'll have 2 setback dice.
Could we have like softly done that?
Oh yeah. No, they don't notice shit.
Okay.
Okay.
Well then.
Do-do-do-do.
His body wetly slaps onto the the hanger. Calvin's just
Why are they
crawl-
all wet?
Listen,
Are they just really?
he peed himself.
Piss himself. What do you mean?
I mean, yeah, he peed himself, but Colin didn't pee himself.
I don't have as much
Also-
fluids in me. He goes over here and lays down.
Amelia,
Okay, I'm telling us out here.
Icarus.
I'm done caring about this place.
Actually, you
What?
probably are better at this.
What?
What? Do you have any idea how to work a ship? Any of you? I assumed you might, but
I can
I have some idea.
attempt.
Right? So
Uh,
who's going to be
well,
piloting?
well, I wish you 2 luck on it.
I'll be co-pilot then, I guess, if that's a option.
Just making sure. Is there any place to like work weapons, or is that at the pilots?
That would be at the pilot station and the co-pilot station. You notice a little door in the back of the ship. You open it?
No. Yeah.
It seems to go into a little back turret.
Oh, the ass turret.
Yeah, it's got a little butt turret.
Asked her.
Like you never see them use it in the show, but it can pew pew straight out of its butt.
All right, I'm
So-
just gonna take a seat there.
All right.
And you make yourself.
That
All right.
with that category
So-
weapons.
I mean, probably like look around the ship for like any supplies.
Firing weapons from a ship is called the gunnery skill.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm not bad at that, but all right. I'll. You're already there. You two are doing that. I'm gonna look around the ship, see what I can find on it, while they get this shit ready to go.
As you
All
browse
right.
through the ship, it has 8 beds, not including the captain's corner. It's got a nice little terminal, and it's got a nice couch and a chair where you can lounge. It has a little bathroom near the loading ramp, and the loading ramp is right in front of the door. Basically, it pulls up for people to get in the pilot's room. It
Okay.
seems to have some food supplies on it, like at least a few weeks worth. Let me actually check. How long do provisions last on this ship? In fact, let's just get. You know what, you guys? You're here. Here you go.
My credits are with my stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I just don't have my ID, quote unquote. Okay. Cool.
I don't have a single
Here you
money
go.
to my
The Lambda
name.
shuttle card. Let's go. Consumables. It has 2 months worth of food on it.
Yo, that's actually pretty good.
That's not too bad, especially since one of us doesn't need to eat.
Wait. Question.
Yes.
Hey. As soon as that turret's activated, could I like take
No,
out the fucking 2?
No.
Okay.
not
From
yet.
your
Not until we
positioning,
leave.
They're to the
That's fair.
side of you, so
Oh,
it's
they're
not a
just- they're
straight
to the
shot.
side of us. Still, it's good that we have a way to fucking knock them out.
Yeah, no one expects a butt turret.
This is armed with a hyperdrive. It has 2 sets of forward guns and an aft blaster cannon. It can carry up to 20 people and 200 people, and it has an encumbrance of 200 for other equipment, including the passenger. Sadly, yeah, it has room
This
for.
ain't a half bad ship.
It has room for 1 pilot, a co-pilot, a navigator, a gunner, a communications operator, and an engineer.
Man, this is the One Piece crew that I wanted.
You all have a collective understanding, though, that this is a trademark Imperial ship. People who aren't Imperials don't usually use this ship. But
Okay, so we're gonna have to drop the
We
ship
might
soon
want to
after we.
ditch this the first moment we can.
this is something you guys don't need a knowledge roll for. This is an understanding that if you go to Imperial space, Imperials will ask, why are a bunch of aliens flying around in an Imperial ship? And if you're in any other space, people will mistake you for Imperials until they see your faces.
Fair.
All right.
Well, hopefully
so-
we don't get a bunch of people who shoot first and ask questions later.
That depends on who you
I
run
mean-
into.
We are those
Yeah.
people.
Look, beggars can't be choosers. Let's just biggity bounce.
Let's just get the fuck out of here.
Better than the TIE fighters.
Yeah, the
It's
TIE
our
fighters
only-
you
I mean-
wouldn't be getting far. They don't even have hyperdrives.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is our only option of leaving. So, you know.
Alright,
So,
well,
you're going
you're ready, Icarus?
As ready as I will be.
Alright, let's fucking do this.
All right.
Alright, just make an easy piloting check with a boost dice because Icarus is helping you. This is a planet, this is a spaceship, so you're gonna go with space piloting.
God. Space piloting.
Here you go.
Oh, thank you.
Now let's see if you can figure out how to take off and control the ship at all. Yeah, you understand how to take off with the ship. As you start lifting off, you keep hearing Lambda 1, why are you trying to take off? Lambda 1, stop immediately.
Shoot them all.
Is it
No, that's on the
asteroids?
intercom. That's
Yeah,
on the intercom.
you're just getting like messages over the intercom. You can just switch them off.
I mean, I doubt a deception would work.
You
But
could definitely
maybe.
try.
I will try because that's my thing.
All right. How would you like to lie to them today?
We urgently need to leave right away. There's trouble over in a nearby planet. There's no time. I'm sorry. We have to leave.
All right, this is gonna be a hard check because that's altruism.
Yeah,
Guess
you're
what
right.
the Imperials aren't.
Fuck,
Yeah.
I forgot.
I mean, I was gonna suggest like this is just like an engine test, but
And setback dice due to the fact you're supposed to be testing right now, or this ship's
Take-
under repairs
Take,
right now,
take that setback dice away from me.
and then I'll take it away.
Okay. Fuck.
One more. Use your deception. See if you can.
Thank you. I forgot that altruism doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, they're Imperials. They're not good people.
Altruism is dead.
I hate to tell you this, but the Imperials are kind of assholes.
You know, what with taking us. Yeah.
that doesn't look good.
We're fine.
Have one triumph.
Oh
we
wait, that's a
triumph.
triumph, yeah.
Triumphs count as successes also. But
Oh.
by that logic, you still failed the test, but with advantage. As
May as
you
well
are
give us
taking
some time
off,
before they shoot.
there just seems to be a lot of confusion on their trouble. We're in the middle of space. We're the ones in trouble. What are you talking about? They don't believe you. But they're also incredibly confused by the words that just came out of your mouth. So you think, well, yeah, they understand we're not supposed to be doing this. They don't know who's on here yet, as far as you know. You have definitely confused the hell out of them. You should just start burning space while you have a chance.
Yeah, I'm leaving.
Yep.
As you guys take off,
Well,
you're going to want to, I'm guessing, as quickly as you can jump into hyperspace.
yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So who
Just,
would
you know,
like
right
to-
out the gate.
So as you take off from between the ship's pincers, let's go get the more appropriately sized lambda.
Lambda.
You just basically bolt out in front of the ship. You are taking off to parts unknown. Imps can go to hell, as far as you're concerned. Who would like to make the astrogation check? It's gonna either be the pilot or the co-pilot to see how quickly you can jump to hyperspace.
What's astrogation?
It's like the first thing. It's like intelligence. I can roll that. I have a pretty good set for that.
Uh, I mean, yeah, sure.
There
Okay,
you go.
yeah.
Alright, this
Alright.
will be a 2-star check.
Oh, right. Let me just get all that. Yep.
As in the confusion, you guys start warming up the hyperdrive, and just as you're about to take off, Amelia in the back, you see the one of the TIE fighters come out, but then everything just shrinks away as you guys take off into hyperspace.
Nice.
You set the coordinates pretty quickly, and so the only option you really had was to go to the ship's last coordinates,
Oh.
which does not have a name due to the engineer scrubbing the ship. You may have been able to get this information if you got here sooner, but you also may be able to recognize the planet once you get there, as you guys are going to be in hyperspace for a while. Congratulations, you escape.
We did it. We escaped, guys.
No,
We just,
even
you know,
more.
We
didn't
somehow
fucking figure out why we were there or anything. We were just like, nope, 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 nope.
Y'all wanted to leave White like immediately. I was like, all right, yeah.
No, I wasn't for that. I was just saying we go to the armory first, remember?
Hmm.
I didn't
What
want to get
matters
caught,
is
man.
whatever they
I
were
wanted
going
to
to do to you.
interrogate the person. Why do you think I let her live?
Well, we couldn't interrogate her.
Yeah,
Well,
we wouldn't have
I was-
enough time for that.
Yeah, you're probably right.
On the bright side, you guys got out without them realizing it was you who got out, so they're going to be confused on who just left for a little bit at least.
Hey,
Probably now's a good time to make sure the comms aren't like, tracked or anything.
Yeah, you guys, if you guys would like to check over your ship, you can make engineering checks.
yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I'll help
please.
with that.
Alright, these will be normal difficulty.
Engineering. You mean
Have-
mechanics?
Yeah, mechanics.
Okay. So that would be the same roll for me. Alright. So it's just me and Slice, right? Rolling individually?
Yep, each of you are rolling individually.
And these two difficulty.
Unless anyone else wants to roll engineering or mechanics. Vega, did you want to look at the ship at all?
Yeah, I can look. I want to look at the ship too. Besides, I have three of these, so I'm not bad at that.
Amelia will do so as well, I guess. Not much else to do.
I can't tell if I broke even or not.
Ooh, I got a setback.
Let me see.
I got the big circle thing.
You got advantage, but setback.
I think I failed.
You failed. Wait. Yeah, you got the triumph, but you still by that logic fail, but you also have advantage.
What did I get?
You failed by breaking even, but you have advantage.
Oh,
And
okay, cool.
you also failed with a setback. So,
Yeah.
through your collective fumble. Oh wait, hold on. Let me roll up Medics. I almost forgot. Medic. She was also checking on the ship. I have to do that one for.
Our collective bumble fucking. We have fucked our ship.
We are now the stranded ship.
Through your collective bumbling, you've caused a little bit of system damage, but when you were flicking through, checking things, unplugging and plugging things back in. But you did manage to find a tracker that you turned off.
Hey,
Oh, thank
we did it.
Cool.
Now we just have to hope they don't check the last coordinates this place went to.
I mean, we should also hope that we can screw our ship up and, remove the life support.
I
So the
mean,
comms.
You
I feel
only
like I
did
would
like
notice
basic
that.
system damage. You know what you touched and what you didn't, but it's something that can be fixed as you guys go along. If you even want to keep this ship, given the fact it's a Lambda shuttle.
Yeah, we could
No.
probably
Yeah.
like sell for scrap.
You can call it Lambda. It's yours now.
Lambda.
Paint like a
So,
tiger head on it.
The comms supplies that we took away from that mechanic dude, are they even at all useful for anything, or are they just very hardwired to be fucking Imperial bullshit?
No, they're rather generic for use. You took away a long-range communication array, which basically lets you contact just about anyone from ground to orbit.
Oh,
No.
I'll give you the exact
That's
details
pretty
of it after game. And you got another generic comm device and a basic toolbox.
that's actually pretty good. That's a good haul.
Yeah.
We
We
could have
can-
probably done a lot more, but I mean, hey, we were fucking escaped from whatever bullshit that was, and they're gonna stop.
Without being discovered,
Yeah.
particularly. Yeah.
We'll find a couple of dead imps. One person's gonna be in a cell they shouldn't be in. A bunch of other cells are gonna be open. I don't know why they didn't keep our weapons in the in their armory. You know where weapons go, but you know, that's
Don't worry about it.
whatever.
Yeah.
But overall, pretty
Um,
successful. I'm pretty happy.
Yeah.
I lied a whole lot. I got away with like half of it. It's a good day.
I didn't die, so I'm happy.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm the closest out of anyone here to dying.
How much health do you have left?
7.
You're fine.
You're
I
only
think you have as
slightly
much health as
burned.
I do.
That's like 2 more gunshots you could take.
Yeah, I know.
You can take 2 more gunshots. Maybe 3.
Maybe.
You'll be fine.
I like to live life on the edge, you see.
Hmm.
Well, just gonna go ahead and lay on this couch.
Guys, before anything, dibs on the captain's quarters.
That's
It's
where I
not
put the
fair.
communicate. That's where I put the communication stuff. I mean, I said I would be looking over that stuff too.
Instead of fighting over it, how about we use it for storage instead of actually a bedroom,
Yeah.
so
That's
we're
why I
not all
put.
just fighting over it.
But
Yeah.
it does have a bed that's slightly better than the rest of them in there.
Listen, I need to heal up, alright? I need a comfy bed.
I
Fine on one of the other ones. We
Can
don't
I
need
just-
to fight
no,
over
no,
this.
I mean, I'm the
understand.
only girl, so
Jake, can I just lock that room for now?
No,
You can only lock it from the inside.
No,
you
with not
bitch.
like even without or even with my lockpicks.
Amelia's just gonna go.
Yeah, it's basically the door opens at the push of a button, and on the inside there is a button to seal it.
Okay, then I probably would have locked it then with the communication stuff
No.
inside.
You bitch.
As you are all locked out.
You know what? Good for the
What happened to
droids.
Icarus? What happened to our bond?
Hey, are there any are the rooms all like secluded?
No, it's a few doors. Actually, let me take a close look. Yeah, okay, they're each separated, but each room is basically just a bed and a storage compartment.
I don't care. I'm taking a bed.
All right, we'll stow you on this bed right here.
Damn it, Icarus.
The couch
if you
has
didn't
been
take it, I
claimed
would've
by
taken it.
Vega. Collins passed
am
out
on
in the
the
first room he
couch.
went in. And we end with Curry banging on the door to the captain's quarters.
Quiet down.
As you all coast through hyperspace, having escaped from that cruiser and whatever horrible, ungodly experiments they were going to cast on you. As you guys are in, as you can see more clearly now, this section of space where I have placed this little lambda.
Where?
Right here.
A very healthy.
Where are we gonna be?
Well, you don't know where you're going exactly. You'll be able to see soon, but this is the sector of space you're in. Some nice planets like Zeist,
Tisharl,
Helos,
Muriel,
uh,
Telos.
If you go far
Or-
enough along, you might be able to find nicer planets like Terrace. But man, you're really close to this nice planet called Korriban, and this other really nice planet called Felucia. And maybe those are places you want to go. They're definitely not
I don't
deserted
like
the way you
death
say
traps. I promise you.
I
Didn't
don't.
he say he was from
I'd
Korriban?
rather go back to Dathomir.
Oh yeah, you can go back to Dathomir. It's right down here.
Or, cozy on up with the Mandalores,
Yeah,
What?
look, you could
Hang
go
on,
home.
what planet was I from again? What was I taken from?
I mean, I'm
Technically,
technically back where I
we never
was.
discussed the planet you were born on. You've been kind of coasting from planet to planet after you committed a certain atrocity upon the Imperials.
Yes. But I mean, like, what planet was I taken from, rather?
Oh,
If I was listening to the thing.
given how long it's been, you remember you were probably around like Ord Mantell. You were like in the mid rim where you're not it's not
Oh, shit.
exactly completely deserted, but it's also not super close to like the core of space.
You said that I
Yeah,
was
that's
on
right.
Coruscant? I think you said.
I said you were abducted on Terrace at the time because you kind of go
On
from planet to planet.
Terrace. Where are you at, Terrace?
Terrace is around here.
Oh, okay. So I'm not even that far from where I'm.
That is
Relatively.
incredibly far.
That is a lot farther.
Relatively not that far.
These are like
When I could have been over on fucking Shada B Boran, all the way over on this edge of space.
Look, we might as well have
Yes.
said that you're from like the Nebulosa Roja.
But yeah, as you guys
I mean, I'm
all
technically
settle
where they
down
nabbed me.
on your freshly stolen land, the shuttle, coasting through hyperspace,
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Mhm.
I think this is a good place to end session 1.
Mhm.
Hell
Since you guys
yeah.
were doing pretty decent on the stealth job, I decided to just opt out of giving you guys a last-minute space combat.
I was armed and ready. Only yes.
I wasn't.
I was honestly surprised like we got out of that like with as little damage as we did and not set off any alarms.
Yeah, like since you guys only went to 2 places, you didn't have to roll the D4 of Destiny that much.
And big lying helps.
Also, now we've met a potential enemy. With the lady that we locked up.
She will remember this. You see the telltale text.
Look, she's gonna remember you.
Oh yeah.
And
She'll
you took a very nice prisoner with you. You'll be able to talk to them the next game as you're all going to start off still traveling through hyperspace. But yeah, this was session 1 of Star Wars Trial Run. Did you guys enjoy yourselves?
Yeah,
I
I
enjoyed
enjoyed
myself.
a
it's really
lot.
fun.
Now, here's the whole thing. I've been so concerned about how easy it was for us to just get our weapons and shit back. When you said trial run, I'm like, all right. So when's reality gonna peel back and that we're all actually in some weird fucking machine and we've just been going through fucking tests like this over and over again?
Jesus Christ, I don't want this to be XCOM. Don't be XCOM 1 into 2. That'd be the worst.
So
I mean,
now
it'd be
that we've
like
gone
Upfront.
through the introductory section, I can tell you why I called it Trial Run. Because you were all about to go through some horrific science experiments, and now you're running. It's very deep, you
I
see.
Yeah.
Your trials on the run.
Oh,
Hooray!
I see.
Yeah.
One day we'll find out why.
Oh, I'm sure.
Honestly, like it's
Yeah,
it's the
eventually.
Imperials.
I mean, we're also gonna be seeing them again.
When you looked at
It'll
that
be
list,
fine.
besides a very small amount of transfers, most were labeled as dead. So they may have some investment in getting you back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I mean, they may have investment in getting you guys back.
Fucking these assholes. They don't understand that I'm a bounty hunter. They could have just, walked up and be like, hey, yo, we got some tests. We'll pay you or something. I don't fucking know. They're like,
Listen,
nah, let's just go ahead, kidnap this dude, and
hey,
store his
maybe they
gun
did.
5
We
feet
don't
away.
remember.
wait, am I the only criminal on here?
Yes.
I'm not a criminal. I'm a bounty hunter. I don't care who I work for. Is the thing.
Okay,
Wow, this
Droid.
criminal, how scandalous.
but so that means I'm the only criminal. Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It's depending on who you ask.
Yeah, I mean,
This bounty
Yeah.
hunter can be a criminal depending on who you ask.
Fair.
I'm just waiting for like the time when Emerald gets like a bounty, and it's to get Curry.
What do
you
what do you
know,
value more, money or this one man? This
Friendship.
I
Wilson
mean, that's
boy.
that situation of, well, time to heist. Gonna go ahead, just pretend to hand you over, get the money.
Yo,
then
I'd
break
be
it
down for a
back out.
heist. I need the money. We'll split it 50-50.
Not heist, fucking breakout. There we go. Perfect. 10 out of 10.
Yeah. We'll be like the blind bandit, you know. I'll keep getting turned in, and then I'll keep breaking out, and we'll keep repeating the cycle until my bounty
How
skyrockets.
scandalous.
But what if they just switch it to wanting you dead? What if there is no alive?
Then we'll cross the bridge when we get to it.
Find some voodoo or something. I don't know.
Yeah, we got a voodoo dude
We have
here.
We have
Totally
a,
not a Jedi.
What's a Jedi?
Yeah,
I
that's a
don't
good-
know.
No, he said something about voodoo earlier, and that's still something that I was like, voodoo.
Who's
Huh?
drawing on our ship? Who drew the smiley face?
What?
You got a smiley face on your ship.
I wonder who.
Yeah, I
It's a
wonder.
mystery.
I mean, it's in red.
It's a really good question.
Yeah,
I have
that
no
is a good
clue.
question.
Medic, how could
Medic.
you?
Yeah,
Nah,
aw,
Dick.
damn it, you guys caught me.
You can use the force again.
Oh, you robot house!
This
You
is
know
a
what? It
good
would have been
time.
funnier if I said that while accusing CG. Damn it.
Captain Icarus, can you like shut him up?
No, he's not the captain. I'm the captain.
I mean, he's in the captain's room, so he's obviously the captain.
No.
I mean- Wait, Jay, are droids able to kind of like turn off their like, whatchamacallit, like their sound and whatnot? Like, can they stop hearing?
I mean, like, yeah, technically, it's a separate circuit you can turn off.
You
I would just say like I
bastard.
did that, just so
You
that
could
way I can
feel-
focus
you
on
could
like the
feel the
communication and stuff.
vibrations of me hitting the door.
Could
How
I?
did he feel them? He's a robot.
I'm a robot.
You have one brawn. Are you sure about that?
Are
No,
you sure about that?
You were also
No.
shot.
not at all.
Your
You
hands
b-
would probably start bleeding after a minute.
It's okay. I'm already fragile already. I'm already bleeding. Won't even let me rest in a nice comfy bed to recover. I smell like burnt dog. Like, goddamn. Rude as fuck.
I mean, if he wasn't gonna take it, I was.
And Vegas is like,
Damn.
fuck you guys, let's just lock the room as storage. It's a pain in the ass to argue over the fucking captain's fucking room.
Amelia wouldn't argue. She'd just take it.
No.
I mean, again, I put it there or put the communications up only because
Couldn't we
there's-
just settle this with rock, paper, scissors?
I mean, I feel like I'm at a disadvantage.
Yeah, I know. That's the point.
At this point, Amelia's just taking the room.
But, alright, guys.
This room.
This is
her
where
room
we're
now.
gonna wrap up for the night and the stream. I hope everyone watching had a great time. Thank you for all the follows, the subs, the donations. Seriously, if you're still here, man, that was completely insane.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for that
Yeah, that
$60
was.
donation. And Kevin, thank you for the $2 donation.
You know,
Uh,
Spooky makes a good point. We should rate somebody.
How do I
Yeah.
rate somebody?
It should be
Slash raid.
raid, and then the username.
Yeah.
But who?
Yeah, do you guys have any suggestions?
Um,
Aaron's streaming.
Alright, Squeaky, who you got to suggest?
My buddy.
Oh, yeah, go for
Ooh.
it, Tweaks.
Yes.
Neat plays.
guess that's slash raid neat place then. I think that's how raiding works.
I think.
Yeah, it would be like the forward slash. I think that's
Ah,
what
he's a
it's called.
music boy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's see if this works. Oh. Oh, just like.
It would be like what I
There we
posted
go,
in stream
guys.
chat.
You guys get ready to raid, and we're gonna head out. Send him love.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you all
Goodbye,
for
my
hanging out.
children.
Yep. Thanks for showing up.
Yee.
And
Great, the raid has begun, and we're gonna wrap it up here.
We did it.